and welcome to the Scratching Post. We scratch at that gaming itch. It is Saturday the 8th of July, and we are once again here back for some Silly Voices Saturday.
Woo!
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Finally on cue.
And we're excited because we're starting a brand new game. We're finally doing it, everyone. We are here. Ace Attorney Spirit of Justice. You can't hear the game yet, and there's a good reason for that. It's because we are going to be basically watching the prologue, because the prologue isn't included in the game for some reason. Like, you would have thought they'd
that makes sense, right?
I mean, it makes you wonder. Surely they're going to include it in the re-release when that comes out, because that's the thing now. Apparently, it's coming out.
It is indeed a thing.
Also, while we're here, I thought it'd be fun if I would just peruse these, the extras and DLC. So anime cutscenes, yeah. But there's also this.
Oh
Ooh, I
no!
love that.
I know what these are. No, why would you do this to us?
Oh no!
Hang on.
It's me!
Hang on.
It's
Oh, no.
me!
It's now that kind of stream.
Yes.
I mean,
Phoenix,
sun's out. It's out.
Oh yeah,
Phoenix.
here I am.
Phoenix Wright, middle name Kiryu.
I didn't know this was
Okay.
you again.
Okay, I guess I should say though, for clarity's sake, that the tiger that's based on Furio Tigre, that's from a fellow Ace Attorney character. That's not just for no goddamn reason. It'd be funny. if it
yeah,
were.
I know. I've seen the character.
Just so people are aware.
Oh, I like
Oh,
that.
so yeah,
The Japanese
Nice.
Japanese high school outfit.
it's
Yeah,
called
high
the
school
thing that
outfit.
I can never remember. With a
I can't
G.
remember it either.
Dang it, Laura!
All I know is that the Japanese high school male outfit is designed on military army uniforms.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
Japanese school uniforms are based on military uniforms. School girls are navy. School boys are army.
infantry. Yeah.
It's
Infantry. Yeah.
wild.
That's wild, yeah. I like that actually. I like the orange color of it.
The you like the waitress outfit?
I do. I think
So-
it's cute.
So sue me.
Yeah, waitress.
thing-
Leave me
Look,
alone.
that's true. It is
cute.
it is actually really cute. But yeah,
It is
Yes.
really cute. I'm glad,
They're
and I'm
like-
glad that we don't have like the
What about
weird
ankle?
thing where Mia has to come in to possess Athena,
yeah,
I guess, in this case.
Why
yeah.
is her right ankle so pointy? Like, look,
She does have a very pronounced ankle.
Well, we're gonna go for the default costumes because that's the
Yes.
default look, because
That's the game.
that's the
Yeah.
game.
But
So
we have all the DLC, of course.
we have the DLC, yeah, and we are going to get on with the show. So let's switch to watching the. I'm actually gonna. I've got to be a bit dexterous here because I'm going to switch it to on both so the group can see, but also so you guys in the stream can see. So I'm going to be doing that here. Give me a second while I first do it for the cast, and then I'll do it for you
Oh.
guys.
Well, while you're sorting out the technological stuff, should we do a roll call?
We should actually. I've completely forgot. We should have done that at the start of the show. We are down a Burr today. We are down a Burr. Sadly, he is not with us this week. He's on holiday, so he's going to be laughing it up. But he sends his best. Wish he could be with us. My name, of course, is eBlack. I run here at this channel, The Scratching Post, where I stream weekly, and this is where we host Silly Voices. And joining us, I've got going down the list is unusually doing you next. Normally, we've got Divot.
hello, I'm normally last because it would be Professor Divot at the bottom, but they got rid of that because we're not playing Professor Layton anymore.
Of course.
So now I'm just Divot again.
And moving on with that, we have Drifting.
I hope I don't sound as sleepy as I feel.
Oh,
Oh no.
hopefully we can get.
No.
Hopefully we can give you some energy throughout the rest of the stream.
It'll be fine.
I hope so.
I believe.
We have also sporting one of my favorite images on Discord, although you can't see it on the actual stream.
I changed it because yes, it's a piece of art
It's
that I
a
don't
thing.
necessarily.
But the
feel
best
allowed
boy-
to use on
But the
stream.
best
Yes,
boy
it's
Link.
but also
Anyway, it's K.
yes. Hi. Also
Hello.
drifting. Look at the Twitch. I think you may recognize the image I picked.
Yeah, I do. I do.
And
Hey.
as I like to always refer to her, our woman in Japan, Laura Petal.
It's Silly Voice Saturday. The time is at hand. So let's do a turnabout in a faraway land.
Ooh, poetic. I like
Are
it.
you, are you
Nice.
encroaching on my poetry game?
Maybe.
I
Oh,
have
snap.
been inspired by your poetry game.
What are you
Oh,
gonna
we're
do
gonna-
about it?
Are
Fight
we
her?
gonna have a slam off or something?
Oh
Maybe.
my
We'll have a rap
gosh.
battle. We'll have a rap battle
Rap
in character.
I'm not that good at on the spot improv.
Me neither. Me neither.
There
It'd be
are
great.
Ace Attorney rap battles, like in the spirit of epic rap battles of history.
Oh,
So-
lovely.
We're gonna watch the intro, and I'm gonna keep the overlay up as well for the
Missed someone.
audience. But yeah,
You forgot the most
The-
important part of the crew.
I know. I'm just basically making sure because
What?
I noticed at the bottom here that I was thinking like, oh, hang on, should I just get rid of the overlay for the video? But I thought, nah, best keep it up. But as you can see on the bottom on the far right hand, sporting it's one of my favorite profile images, and I'm glad you're
Thank
never.
you.
I'm glad you're never ever gonna change it, and that is
No.
Lemming Russ, the general
me.
Lemming Russ, as I like to refer.
Yeah, that's me. And for once, as usual, my name is too big for a single line.
I tried. I really did try to scale it appropriately.
I even
But
shortened it. I removed the right from my
Yep.
name, and it's still screwed.
It's not a big thing. It's not a big thing, but I do notice that on that overlay, I'm not lighting up for whatever reason while I'm talking. It's not a big
Because
thing,
you're always
but
lit up.
David, I
Hmm.
noticed
because I'm
that.
always lit up over here, it's
Yeah.
it's been that way for a while. My Discord weird, yo, but it
Yeah.
works. I'm here. You can hear me. That's the important thing.
that's the important
Look
thing.
at the
Yes.
look at the shenanigans afoot with Divot.
Mm-hmm.
Mm,
He's pointing at drifting. No.
I'm being mocked.
well, let's
Immediately removed.
let's just get on with this, shall we?
Let's go.
So-
This reminds me of when I introduced the quote bot and everyone went insane on my stream. It was great. Similarly, we play with the new toy.
All right, here we go.
The Kingdom of Khurain, a country of spirit mediums and faith on the western edge of the Far East. Its people's lives are nourished through the wisdom of Khurainism and protected by its founder, the Holy Mother. At least, that's how it used to be.
Prosecutor Sadmadhi, we've captured and detained one of the rebel escapees, sir.
Silence, officer. You're disrupting the peace of this temple.
Sorry, please forgive me, sir.
Pitiful servant of a lost cause, renounce your revolution and submit yourself to the judgment of this court. In her infinite mercy, our Holy Mother may yet see fit to save your soul.
As if I'd give in. What's the point of a court that only doles out guilty verdicts?
A dragon's eye. One of the remnant lawyers, then?
Sir, the other escapee was wearing a dragon's eye, too.
O Holy Mother, as your humble servant, you would have me act to save this wretch's soul. I suppose this too is part of my fate.
Objection! These pork buns were frozen at the time of the crime. So it's possible they were solid enough to bludgeon someone to death with. Silence!
Interesting. And you have proof of its past icy state, do you, right, Dono?
Well, there's bound to be some evidence somewhere, you'll see.
It looks to me like we'll need to extend this trial by another day.
Do what you will.
Oh. Hey, Blackquill, you better make some funeral preparations.
Perhaps I will, for the defense.
That was great! Just a little more and you would have clinched it. Yeah, but Prosecutor Blackwell's a tough guy to beat.
Well, what are we waiting for? There's evidence to be found, so let's do this. I'm so hungry. Oh, come on, Widget.
Okay, let's take a breather back at the office, guys.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Would you look at that? Hey, come to think of it, aren't we coming up on the end of, Miss Faye's ascetic training?
Yeah, we sure are.
That does it for this round! You were really into it.
Yeah, I guess I was. Didn't stop the water from being freezing, though. I thought I was gonna turn into a popsicle. But I'm not done yet. I've still got another 5 rounds to go.
Yep, just 5 more until you finish the Kurain School Special Meditation course for increasing spiritual power.
Okay. Then let's get going. I mean, I'll never become the head of Kurain Village if I don't finish my training.
The head of your own village? Then you will be just like her benevolence, you know?
Oh, really? Her benevolence, huh? You mean your princess, right? So, what's she like?
She's really nice, Miss Maya. I bet you'd like her.
No, you're wrong!
Her benevolence has performed the divination seance.
But I know I didn't do it!
How dare you? Are you saying that my insights contain an untruth? You insolent criminal.
There is no room for argument. I now pronounce the accused guilty.
Please, Your Majesty! I request an attorney!
And exactly what good would a lawyer do, when all we need to know is revealed through my divination seances?
Is there nothing?
As you must surely know, the Defense Culpability Act has rendered lawyering a virtually dead profession within our borders.
Apollo Justice is doing fine!
Athena Sykes is doing fine!
All right, let's try that again.
Okay!
Apollo Justice is doing fine!
Athena Sykes is...
Nick, did you miss me? Can you believe that I've already finished 5 rounds of meditation today? I'm about to take on my 6th.
Oh? But I thought you were about done with all of your training.
Yeah, and I was hoping you would come visit once I was,
Miss Maya!
Oh, you poor, pitiful, unenlightened soul.
What do you want?
Come along quietly, and you may yet know the Holy Mother's forgiveness.
Like hell I will!
thank you for saving me.
I pray that you watch yourself, fair traveler. May Her Holiness grant you her divine favor.
Are you all right, Miss Maya?
Hey, Albie, who was that person just now? Huh? Oh. Ah! And all I wanted was for Nick to come visit.
Maya, hey! Answer me! Hey, Apollo. I'm gonna step out for a bit.
Huh? Okay, but where to?
To the kingdom of Kurain.
What?
It won't be long now. A phoenix approaches this land. And with him, the flames of purification and change.
And that is the intro from.
And that's
Pod-
it.
Yeah, that's it. That's the intro.
I have
Nice.
so many feelings about this intro.
Uh-huh.
I can imagine.
That was not an indicator of that.
Uh-huh.
I'm just sat here going, I immediately recognize the narrator's voice.
Yeah.
All right then. So
And I just have the fucking Mercer meme in my head every time now I hear my Mercer.
The narrator was Jameson Price.
Oh, that's cool.
so
Hey.
we have just in the intro. There's also another intro to watch with the actual intro for the episode. But of course that's actually in game. So and also it's not very long either. I did boot up to see if it was working, which it was. So let's take it from the top. A foreign turnabout.
Oh, we need to see it.
We need to see. We need to see it.
Sir, can we see
You
the
need to
game, please?
restart. You need to restart game.
On the western edge of the Far East. Lies a peaceful country of spirit mediums and mystery. The kingdom of Khurain. But now, the flames of revolution are threatening to consume it whole. But things like revolt and revolution were the furthest things from my mind when I first arrived in this land.
I'm going to read this. Here in Khurain, death is not the end. Even after death, the soul lives on in the Twilight Realm. And priestesses can commune with the spirits of the dead. Fear not death. In the name of the Holy Mother, fear only the impurities of your soul.
Ow.
We've not set that guy the role
Yeah, we
yet,
haven't.
so
Yeah.
so we'll
He was
so
just
we'll
labeled this guy.
this guy.
This
April,
guy.
April 23rd, 4:26 p.m. The Kingdom of Khurain. Khurain.
Nope.
that-
Khurain.
Khurain.
Also, the way that
is the
that's also the way that scene played out, was that just literally not like how like the very first Ace Attorney case plays out as well? Like I'll put the blame on somebody else. It's literally just a carbon copy. Right?
Pretty much.
It is probably an intentional homage because Maya's coming back.
Hey!
I'm so excited to get to bounce off Lemming again, even though we just did it. I can't do it again.
We just did though.
Listen, it's so fun.
Let me know how the audience, the volume sound audience. But yes. Phoenix, you're up.
Yep. Whew. I'm finally here. So this is the kingdom of Khurain, huh?
I like the bird.
I need where the oh, there's the bird. Yeah, that's that bird. I like the bird. What a long trip. I wonder how many hours I was in the air. It's not like I own a watch or anything. But just look at this place.
Passed through the international date line like a couple times, probably. I don't know. There's actually more explanation of where this place is. Don't worry.
Get a load of this street. It really feels like I'm in another world here.
Like I said.
And that gorgeous temple. I read that's the center of this town.
But I think it's okay. There is no music in this, I don't think.
You know, right now.
Just chatter.
Yeah, just
Also,
chatting.
I do notice that there are only 3 moving things on this street right now. Wow, an ox right in the middle of the street. I have to get a picture of that. I'm sure nobody will think I'm a tourist.
Yeah. No. I'm annoyed that we see him in the suit in the cutscene because I'm just imagining him decked out like a dad on a vacation. Like the sandals he wears as beaniks. Probably with socks, like the kind of Birkenstock.
Knee-length shorts.
Like a stupid T-shirt, or like a Hawaiian shirt, a goofy hat.
Yes.
Like the kind of one that covers your your head and your face, so you can't not your face, so you don't get sunburned.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I also hear somebody rip open a can? Grip it and rip it, baby.
Grip it and rip it, baby.
That was Lemming.
It's always Lemming. I feel like it's always Lemming.
It's
mostly Lemming.
It's Lemming's trademark.
It's just that I don't have a can at the ready right now.
Yeah. All right.
Yes, people will probably be thinking that I'm a blazing alcoholic, but no, it's just cherry coke.
You're fine. I'm probably gonna grip it and rip it some Fresca later. It's great.
If people make that assumption, that's on them, not on you.
That's on them. Like, why would you assume that?
Yeah.
Burr raises a good question. Would Phoenix be the sort to wear socks with sandals?
Yes. Yes.
No.
He doesn't
God.
canonically, but yes.
Laura.
Yes, I had a feeling this is probably going to be me based on who was looking in the background, and now the fact that that person has disappeared. Okay.
Professional cutie patootie.
Professional cutie patootie. Yes.
Indeed.
Excuse me, sir.
Luke?
I wonder what kind of bird that is. I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I will say you'll probably be best to expect a Luke trident, but with a bit more of an exotic twang to it. I'm going to try my best.
That's quite the exotic crest on its head.
Excuse me, sir.
What? Oh, yes?
Pardon me, but are you Mr. Wright?
Yes, that's right. I'm right. Oops. Hope he hasn't been trying to get my attention all this time.
Oh, that's a mood.
Wait a minute. Are you?
That's right. I'll be your guide at your service.
And so it begins.
Yeah.
So it begins.
Oh my god, and it continues.
I'm a monk in training at Temple, and I'll be your guide around town.
Oh yeah, this. Ooh, ooh.
So much worse.
We're going in deep today.
Fine.
It's very nice to meet you. Happy Rocky.
Happy what now?
Happy Rocky. Not like your American Happy Meal. That's how we greet people in Ukraine. It's like, hello, or how do you do? It's a pretty handy expression to know.
Okay, let me give it a try. Hello, I'm Phoenix Wright. Happy Rocky.
And already the cultural appropriation starts. Okay.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's trying to not
He's
come off as a total
trying.
tourist,
Yeah, sure.
trying.
My
Failing.
name is Phoenix Wright. And I run a small law office. Well,
Maybe you heard of it.
that's what I do back home anyway.
Small.
It's
Well,
fine.
there's only 2 lawyers in it.
What about
Free?
Juicy? She's doing amazing.
No,
Yeah,
that was free.
Oh,
Yeah, there's 3. Who are you leaving out?
me!
I had a second of are you leaving out Apollo?
No, I'm leaving out me because I wasn't counting myself.
Come on, we all know Apollo's job is to clean the toilet. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
no.
there's only 3 lawyers in the office and then 1 entertainer.
Yes. Agreed.
I was going to say there was 2 lawyers and 2 entertainers, but there you go. Right now, I'm just a traveler, a stranger in a strange land.
Oh, like the book by Robert Heinlein. Fuck. That joke up.
It's 2 lawyers, 1 entertainer, and 1 jack of all trades, master of none.
I just realized that thing's not a hat.
What is crown? Technically.
Crownish like thing.
It's a headpiece, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's cute.
Welcome to our country. Welcome to the kingdom of Khurain, land of spirit mediums and mystery.
His face, oh.
This is for you.
He's cute.
To celebrate your arrival.
Speaking of mystery, what is this mysterious green lump exactly?
Allow me to explain. This is a famous Khuraini sweet bun. It's called a Magatar man, or soul bun.
Jesus, that pun is amazing. I'm gonna give him that.
It's shaped like a Magatama. It's so yummy, it'll send your soul right into the twilight or the shadow realm.
So,
The Twilight
okay.
Zone.
Clarification note here. Twilight Realm. That is canonically where souls kind of like go when they are like. That's where they're being retrieved from when where they're being channeled. Like if Maya were channeling Mia, Mia's being yoinked from the Twilight Realm.
It's
So
where
is it
you
the
go.
afterlife or is it limbo?
It's where they go. It's
Not
where they
really
go
sure.
when you die. It's a road. It's a rainbow road. It is a road that you go.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I guess this is actually a really interesting note, and I don't want to go off too much here, but it's basically, at least the Twilight Realm is more of limbo. I assume that there's more of an afterlife. There's some other sort of like afterlife type thing that's more of one, but the Twilight Realm is where you're yoinked from back and forth, because like with the Twilight Realm, you don't remember anything that's happened since you've died. It's like your consciousness just picks up where it left off, and if you're channeled repeatedly, it just picks up again and again. But I assume that there's some like afterlife shit going on. Really not sure. So, yeah. Or at least Mia is not allowed to talk about it for some fucking reason in the trilogy. All right. That's all. Thanks.
That doesn't exactly make me eager to try it.
Good evening. A strange lawyer in a strange land finds himself in the depths of a weird trial that is most unusual. He'll find out, well, or at least to find out, within the Twilight Realm.
Imagine if you were.
There's something on the wing. Something.
Anyway.
I had to do that. We just flew here after all. Thanks. I think I'll indulge later.
Fair enough.
That'll be 20 Damas. Thank you for your patronage.
You can have
Please
this
come
back.
again. Please come again.
I have to pay?
Well, now I'm just assuming that the Gumshoe won't be in this game then.
I always have plenty of these on hand. So just let me know if you ever want any more.
What's the exchange rate?
Yes.
No wonder his bag looks heavy. It's stuffed with all the tools of his trade.
What trade?
Oh, oops. I almost forgot to tell you something really important. It's about Miss Maya. She can't come see you for a few days yet.
God damn it. Yeah. When I called her from the airport, she said she was still training up in the mountains. I told her I'd wait for her here. Either way, I was glad to hear she's in good spirits. Oh, just plain spirits.
Just spirits in general.
Just spirits.
Floating around, saying hello, as they do.
I see dead people.
And occasionally helping me with court cases.
Yeah.
Maya Fair. She's a spirit medium who used to work as my assistant. Oh. I came all the way out here to celebrate the end of her aesthetic training with her. This is my first time in this country, so I'll be counting on you, okay?
You got it, sir. Please don't hesitate if you need anything at all.
Maya was right when she told me I could leave everything in your capable hands.
Oh, shucks. She said that? That sure was nice of her.
The
Cute.
tooth.
I had a chance to show Miss Maya around a little bit too.
If there's one person Maya was worried about, it's me.
Yeah.
Because we both know trouble likes to follow you wherever you go, she said.
Not in part because of herself.
Yeah, no, that's on Maya. That's barely on Phoenix at that point.
That girl worries too much.
No.
No.
Not enough.
Oh, but you sure came early to the party, Mr. Right, sir?
He is cute.
I mean, Miss Maya will be done with her training for another 2 weeks.
I hate to admit it, but I came early because I was worried about it too. Oh, well, you know. I thought I'd get a little sightseeing in first, too.
Oh, sightseeing? Well, I'm your man for that. I'll show you all the best sights this country has to offer.
Thanks. That would be great. I guess Albie takes his job very seriously.
Well, what are we waiting for? Those sights are gonna see themselves.
Whoa! You don't have to shove.
First up, Temple of Temple, right here in the center of town. There's something here I really want to show you.
Is it the gift shop?
Probably. That he runs himself, that gift shop.
Yeah.
It just sounds like little like beaded stuff that he's been making from like stuff that they're like candy bracelets that Maya had with her.
Cute.
Hey.
April 23rd, 4:45 p.m. Temple Plaza.
When I say candy, I mean like the big chunky beads like that scene kids have. I don't mean like literal.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maya would make those.
It's even more impressive up close.
Allow me to explain. This is the heart of our town, Temple. It was created by the founder of Kurainism, the Holy Mother herself. I'm training right here at this temple to be a monk someday.
I read that the people of this country are all adherents to Kurainism. I'll get used to it within that.
You're shit at pronouncing things, Nick.
Well, usually I'm speaking my own language.
Yeah, I guess.
According to my guidebook, it's a religion in which ancestral spirits are venerated.
The Holy Mother was a great spirit medium who could commune with our ancestors' souls. And spirit mediums become queen to this day, direct descendants of the Holy Mother.
A spirit medium rules the entire country, huh? Talk about power and influence.
The main thing you'll want to see when you come to Temple is the Dance of Devotion rite. The Dance of Devotion takes place twice, once in the afternoon and once in the morning and once in the afternoon. This dance, along with the Song of Ceremony, is performed in offering to the Holy Mother. The Dance of Devotion has the power to summon 4 souls in the Twilight Realm. In Kurainism, we believe the soul is carried by the Sacred Kurani's butterfly. Its wings are the love of roads transported and the...
Hold it! Slow down!
So excited.
I can't remember all of that at once.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess I got a little overexcited.
Yeah. Anyway, the main thing I got from all that is that you really, really love your country.
Well, that's sure true.
I like this kid. He pours his heart into everything he does.
I like it too.
Canon. Adorable.
Let's see. I guess I just explained about half of what I usually explain. So I'll give you a special discount and only charge you 10 diamonds for the tour fee. Thank you for your patronage.
I don't like him anymore. I guess he pours his heart into aggressive salesmanship too.
Hey, it's a dog-eat-dog world in this business. Come to think of it, Miss Maya told me she could tell I love my country too.
You could even say it's a hard knock
We
life.
stood here for about an hour while I told her all about the Holy Mother.
Really? An hour? I hope that counted as patience training.
And she seemed really interested too. She listened to my whole speech.
Or she just zoned out.
That doesn't sound like Maya at all. I know.
Miss Maya is so kind and nice. She treats me really well, like a little brother. She's kind of like a big sister to me.
Oh.
This is Maya Fair that you're talking about, right? Maybe she's grown up since I last saw her.
Debatable.
I learned a very special word from her as well. I think it goes fuck. Oh no!
What's the matter?
Is it that time already? We have to hurry inside the temple right away. But first, let me give you this lyrics card for the Song of Ceremony I told you about. There's an English translation of the lyrics there too, so give it a read, okay? Let's go!
Look it up.
But why the big rush?
If we don't hurry, we'll miss the beginning of her benevolence's dance of devotion.
Her benevolence? Also, oh no, he's a fanboy.
I'll be your guide. You're under arrest for treason.
April 24th, 10 a.m. High Court of Khura'in. Accusers lobby.
Let me in! Why won't you let me in?
Because you're a foreigner. What business could you have within this court?
I told you, my friend is on trial in there. Interesting firearm he's got there.
What is it,
The
Lemon?
It looks like an amalgamation of an SGG-44 and various modern guns. But that's not important right now. The police raided the temple in the middle of the dance performance yesterday. And arrested Albie on suspicion of treason.
No, it is important, actually.
It is important. We want to hear from you.
Basically, late World War II SMG with a few modern altercations.
Altercations.
Oh, alterations. English is hard.
Yes.
Fair.
Agreed.
That's fair.
Are you taking notes, guys? This is going to be it on the test later on today.
Yeah, this will
Yes, it is.
I was worried about Albie, so I just had to come and see his trial.
A trial isn't a tourist attraction, so clear off! You want a picture for your scrapbook? Take one of me and get out of here.
Okay, click.
Giving you a good look. Just giving Lemming a good look at the gun.
Yeah, so it's basically the back end is an STG-44. The barrel and magazine are MP40s, and then yeah, it's World War II German submachine guns all mashed into one.
Everyone is wondering why we did that. It's because we all have our expertise. Lemming rarely gets to expound his expertise on this show, and
I'm a gun guy.
I don't have an expertise.
Your expertise is being, and also voices. You know, we all love Fulbright, and you know, and all the other roles you do. The professor.
Yeah, David's expertise are unbridled vocal talent. Okay.
Yes.
I will take your guys' word for it, and we'll move on.
Exactly correct.
I'll get my moment when I get it. It's fine.
Take our words, or we will force them down your throats. out of kindness.
That's the moment where, if we were on a couch, my head would turn slowly in the direction of Laura.
Imagine doing this on a couch, though. Saturday Silly Voices in person.
Yep.
We're spiritually on a couch.
Make it happen.
And the muzzle device and gas system appear to be from an AK-74 derivative.
Lovely.
Neat.
Yeah. Look! You've got it all wrong! Just great. Well, I guess there's only one thing to do.
Both of these seem like a bad option, actually.
Yeah, but only one of them isn't lying, so...
And one of them isn't also very culturally difficult, shall we say.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a foreigner, but I'm not your average foreigner.
What?
I'm actually a lawyer! Back at home, anyway.
Sentences that got Phoenix fucked. Lesson 1.
What? A lawyer? I can't. That's not possible.
I mean, it's an open border. What's he so shocked about? Well, whatever. Now's my chance. Nothing wrong with a lawyer entering the country.
Wait, get back here, you.
Or the courtroom.
Ran in.
Also, I'm pretty sure that's not even how lawyering works, but okay.
Yeah,
sure,
you have-
Phoenix.
So this is
Even
So this is a
first
Korean
state, you
news
have to
courtroom.
pass the bar. So in America, even fun fact. That's why my mom's not
Wait.
still.
Does it?
Isn't that her benevolence? What's she doing here in court?
Being in the well.
Sorry about that, everyone, but because it was a scene that Lemming had to keep up with, I thought
no
it was best.
pausing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's okay. We understand.
The divination seance has been performed. I will now. I will my throat. I will now hand down my verdict against the accused.
I've got a license for you, my lord.
Guilty.
Oh, that's a nice font, actually. I like the font choice there.
What? I've heard it already, but the trial only just started.
Guilty? There's gotta be some kind of mistake. Please take another look.
Seances performed by Princess Rafa, Malevolence, are infallible. They show only the truth. What right do you have to question her abilities?
But I didn't.
All right, so we do.
Look at this.
Yeah, just look at that. Yeah, it's just like fucking pain. Yeah, just. Oh, okay. So Shadow's not here, of course. So who?
Looking at her.
I know, right? It's like, come on. Where did you start? Where did you get stylist voice from? Pain. Donald Trump.
I hate that you're right. I hate that you're right.
I'm right. I'm right. Don't. Yeah.
No, I am.
You're right, but you shouldn't say it.
Hey, two pricks know each other. It's.
I'll take I'll take unspeakable truths for 500, please.
Okay, so who is gonna do Pain?
I'm gonna be very busy. I think later.
Yes, you
on,
are gonna be very busy.
This is nothing for me.
Yeah, I think Divot wanted. Divot was.
I didn't say I wanted to. I just said I can do, since I'm the
Okay.
prosecutor for this as well, and then basically the whole game.
I'll keep it, basically keep the consistency in. Yeah, I mean, you could do Pain if you want to.
It would also prevent me from talking to myself.
Oh wait, no.
I'm-
Wasn't Lemming suggested for this guy?
The problem is, if Lemming does this guy, he'll be talking to himself. If I do this guy and Pain, it's kind of hard.
I'm sure I could take that guy.
I'm sure you can do that guy. Yes.
Yeah, man.
Yes,
You both will
or
be that
someone
guy.
else. Or we'll cast will come later. Let's deal with Pain now, and we'll
I know you don't want to because he's a pain to deal with, but
Let's slap a band-aid over this and move on.
So it appears to be Divot is what we're looking for.
Yeah, Divot for Pain.
Okay.
Isn't it ironic that you, a devout adherent of Gurnism, would dare about her insight? Non-believers will only be met with the suffering in the Twilight Realm, you know.
oh dear.
But I didn't do it! Your benevolence! Allow me to explain, I beg of you!
For those that don't know, I am also going to be voicing this person. So let's go.
Yes. The princess.
The princess.
Be silent, impudent whelp. There is no merit to be had in indulging the ramblings born of a criminal's unclean soul.
Yes.
What in the world is going on here? The judge made his ruling based on something called a divination seance. What is Alby's attorney doing?
What attorney? The fucking bench is empty.
Wait a
What
minute.
attorney?
Where is Alby's attorney?
Why is this happening?
Phoenix,
I
please.
didn't do anything wrong!
Baby versus baby. Fight.
Foolish child. Doubting the divination seance is tantamount to doubting the Holy Mother herself.
But excuse
Sorry.
me, princess.
Wait. Impudent
Press X
child.
to
You are
doubt.
14. You are also a child.
Yes.
You are both baby versus baby, as I said.
Coming from the baby of the group.
Yes.
Yes. It's canon.
Out of the mouth of
It's a
Majesty.
decree.
As royal priestess, and in the name of the Holy Mother, I command you. Impose the highest penalty against this unclean soul.
As you command, so shall it be done. Your benevolence. May her holiness grant us a divine favor. Dura Corinne. I get that right, didn't I?
Dihara
Dura Corinne. Corinne.
Yeah, they do a chant later, so I know
Cool.
this one. how this
Fantastic.
sounds.
Yeah.
There we go.
Urdihara Kurain.
I'm just imagining like the voice actors like put in a booth to do that.
It's me! Putting my face in when it's not needed.
Hello.
Hi.
Wait just one moment.
You're...
Me and my big mouth. Now what?
Yeah, good question. Now what?
Mr. Wright? What are you doing here, sir?
Well, I'm in it now, so I have to do this right. Your Honor, it's too soon to give your verdict. This trial's only been underway for a few minutes.
Excuse me, who on earth are you?
Well, an ordinary tourist, Your Honor. Just passing through.
Wait a minute.
Ah,
Who are
a tourist, are you? Abakiri.
But, more importantly, where's this boy's defense attorney?
On the graveyard.
Defense attorney. Whatever you're talking about. He doesn't need a defense attorney.
He certainly seems to.
He
He's going-
needs one. He
he-
just doesn't get one.
He's going to
There's a
all the,
difference.
and after this he's going to need a very good funeral director. Too soon.
Wait.
Too soon.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
Of course you wouldn't be aware, being a foreigner and all. But we have no need for detective attorneys here in the kingdom of Korain. We leave it all up to her benevolence's sacred power of spirit communion.
You leave it all up to a teenager. Great.
Our divination seance determine all.
What? But surely you see how unfair that is. What kind of insane court system are they running here?
You would dare mock me, you barb-headed buffoon.
Lady, I'm twice your age.
If you value your life, you will leave post-haste. Or shall I summon the bailiff?
Oh, 3 times.
The bailiff is that big scary dude with the big scary gun, isn't he?
No Meekins here.
No Meekins here, only Gunman.
I'm sure he would be happy to oblige you with a bullet or two as a souvenir for your travels.
You're gonna hate me here, Kay, but now, canonically, in my opinion, the name of the bailiff is now B Gunman.
Honestly, I'm gonna put him down as Gunman, but I'll spell it goofily. Hang on.
Oh boy, I thought my pun name was bad.
Vegan man.
B Gunman, yeah. B Gunman. B Gunman.
And so that name will be is that in the credits.
Yes.
Let me just put that as eBack and grab a picture.
Probably a relative of Deadman then.
No,
Yes.
it's a different country. Hang on.
That doesn't matter.
There. No, wait. Fuck. Wrong place. Apostrophe put in there, like they do in the games.
No, they're not
For
related
some
anymore.
fucking reason.
Did you read the line, Laura? I can't remember.
Yes.
I did, yes.
Oh.
Just
Yes,
a minute ago.
That's fine.
bullet line, yes.
I also struggled to remember a minute ago, don't worry about it.
At the cost of an arm and a leg, no doubt.
Now hold on! Mr. Wright has nothing to do with any of this!
He kinda does.
I'll be.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, Mr. Wright. But never mind about me. You just go ahead and go see Miss Maya.
But
Forget about me! You have to go now! I'm sure you can find another guide.
Aw.
There were lots more places I wanted to show you. But it looks like I won't get a chance now. I'm sorry.
poor kid. He's trying to put on a brave face, but look how terrified he is. What can I do? What should I do?
Nah, just go find Maya.
Yeah, it's fine.
Fuck this, leave.
Jeez. Fine.
That would be a very short game. Just pick that
I
option,
mean-
see the credits roll, bye.
let's just leave this 10-year-old kid, the youngest ever defendant in an Ace Attorney game. Let's just leave him. Don't worry about it.
There are younger defendants. I think there's a one younger defendant, and I think.
Are we gonna go?
I would just like to point out, how old was the parrot?
How old was the orca?
3. I remember Ola being 3 years old.
Nice.
There we go.
Was it
There we go.
young? All I know is that I think it was like 3 in the age, but yeah. Okay, are we gonna go for the proper answer or the meme answer?
The meme answer, please.
Is there a negative to picking the meme answer?
Let's find out.
Let's find out.
The whole reason I came to this country was to see Maya. And I'm just an outsider here with no knowledge of the way they do things.
Fair point, actually.
But I'm still a defense attorney, first and foremost. I can't just let a verdict be handed down with nobody standing in Alby's corner.
That's not how. Fine.
If Albie doesn't have a defense attorney, then I'll do it.
That is what we call the illusion of choice, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Or on TV tropes, but thou must.
Yes.
I'll defend him.
Yes.
Defend him? You can't be serious. Oh, did he that? He's out of his mind.
Then for bed.
Defend me? Mr. Wright, what are you saying? You can't do that.
I most certainly can. Don't worry. I'm quite used to tackling all sorts of trials, especially ones that are particularly dumb. Besides, can you imagine how furious Maya would be if I let anything happen to you?
Mr. Wright.
Well, but a naive tourist, ignorant of our ways. If you are smart, you would heed my advice. Do not pursue this matter any further.
I've never been known for my vast intelligence. Looks like he's defending somebody. Looks like defending somebody is easier said than done in this country.
Bailiff, pull this man out.
Oh, God.
I guess that was me.
Hold it! Your Majesty, if you please.
Oh, you have something to say, Mr. Payne.
Oh, this ought to be good.
Why not allow it, Your Majesty? Why not have him defend the accused? It could prove very interesting. Right, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Right. Mr. Whoever you are.
Wow.
So, I want to point out cinematic parallels, if you will,
Yes.
in investigations.
I know what you're about. Yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what I'm going with this drifting. But investigations, Edgeworth thinks that Winston Payne, this guy's brother, is a janitor. He has no idea who he is.
Oh yeah, that's the thing. Yes.
Oh dear.
Amazing.
Also, I
That's
opened
great.
my can and it didn't pick up.
Oh,
No
no.
Rip It Baby for me.
But also, Kate, doesn't Winston actually address Edgeworth in that game? And he's just like, "Who are you?"
Yeah, straight up. He's like, I don't know who. He's like, yeah, sure. And then his thoughts are, I think this guy's the janitor. I don't know why he's talking to me.
No, it's because at some point Gumshoe says Mr. Payne says something, and think Edward says something. I suppose clerical work is is dignified or something like that, you know. So
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
okay,
There
so
also just might be a janitor also named the same
Yeah.
thing. It's not very clear.
all right then, let's move on. Prosecutor, are you acquainted with this traveler?
Technically, yes.
That's Chief Prosecutor, Your Majesty, and yes, I'm
Oh,
acquainted with
dear.
him. He is a defense attorney from my native land. I have dealings with him in the courtroom before.
Heavens to Betsy!
Why are you swearing like that? Who is Betsy in your religion? Is Betsy in your religion? Why is that Sorry, I'm just
Brony's
suddenly
equivalent of Mary.
realizing. What?
Clearly, it's the Holy Mother's actual name. Eh.
No, they don't know
Betsy.
her normal name. That's the whole plot point.
Nope, it's
No,
Betsy.
hang
Kinda
on.
nuts.
Okay, here's my theory because like Albie said, "Aw shucks," and that's felt weird. My theory is that I mean, I think it is canonical. They do have internet here. She is a 14-year-old who has been on the internet, and they're speaking English in this specific case, and it's not necessarily their first language, though it seems to be one of the more usual languages they do here in general, I guess, for plot convenience. But she's using a phrase she's picked up online. There we go. I solved it.
Also,
That's exactly what all of my Japanese students have done in the past. It's like every like one of the popular things to say for people that are trying to do English, like reactions to things, is they try to say "Oh my god," but they put it through their weird sort of like katakana sort of kind of way to do it. Like they Japanify it by just they go "Oh my god." They don't put it.
Cute.
They do like "Oh my god."
That's cute.
And of course, and of course, I have also my students who have learned how to say "fuck" from the movies that they've watched online.
Good.
Oh dear.
I also want to point out a nice little design. I love how Albie's ponytail is flopped over because he's stressed.
Yes.
Yeah.
They do a lot with the students, yeah.
Apollo's horns.
Yeah.
But also how he's hugging that bag. That's like
Mm.
deeply a mood, honestly.
Yes.
The one thing I've noticed right now is pain. Seeing as how this is a country where there are no defense attorneys and every case is pretty much sorted already, no wonder he's wearing gold. He's fucking rich.
Yeah.
No wonder he came here.
Yeah, no wonder he skedaddled and came here. After
Yeah, and
getting
like
gas
he's
handed
chief
to him last
prosecutor.
game.
Like, no.
Not only prosecutor, because you just need to sit there all day.
Yeah. I mean, there are more prosecutors here. We
Yeah,
know
but-
this.
Oh, yeah.
Still.
I also I also just quickly want to mention with the Japanese students learning English. This is from a comedy special I just recently watched, but like example of trying to write an aggressive letter with an informal tone, aggressive letter of complaint with an informal tone, starting with "You probably know why I'm writing you, you bitch." Like daft bastard, as a random exclamation in the middle. That's in the I'm going to lose control, and I think Joe likes it. That specific special. If anyone's
Nice.
Neat.
I'll look
He's
that up.
talking about that. He's talking about how one of his friends was learning advanced German and had to learn "it is a war crime" from Duolingo.
Wow.
All right then. Laura.
Sorry.
What? Mr. Wright, you're a defense attorney?
Good.
Oh, rubber.
A defense attorney. Well, this is a shock.
You may be surprised to hear that I have more than 10 years of experience.
Bro, you 7 of those, like
Shh,
7
we
of
don't
those were not. You were not.
We don't talk about those. It was all part of my plan. I was still technically active.
No, Capcom just doesn't want to think about Christoph Gavin ever again.
I guess there aren't all that many many lawyers around here.
Your Majesty, will you kindly allow us to proceed in the manner of my old country?
But Mr. Payne, I've already made a ruling in this case.
Call it nostalgia if you will, but I'm most eager to give it a try.
But I have a previous engagement, you see, a class together with the missus.
Your Majesty, I agree we should have a whack at it. It sounds amusing. A score of years have passed since we last saw a defense attorney in this courtroom.
A score? As in 20 years? What's the deal with this country? Who are these people?
Mr. Payne, I want that barbed head brought to me on a stick.
As you wish, Your Benevolence. I, Chief Prosecutor Payne, will see to it myself.
Hello, Mr. Payne. If that's what you and her benevolence want, I will acquiesce. As for the defense, I hope you are prepared for every eventuality.
That sounds like a threat.
Every eventuality? What is he talking about?
There. Are you all satisfied now, Mr. Knight?
Yes, thank you, Mr. Payne. And sorry for not remembering you earlier.
Are you
Yeah.
though?
Chief Prosecutor. Oh, the incredible Payne, as I am known in this country.
Incredible pain in my ass.
No, I just got the mental image that even everyone in this country is like, oh fuck, not him again.
And you'll
Honestly,
soon
probably.
see why that is. When you're forced to capitulate me before this very court of law.
Sure.
Why is he so strangely confident?
Because I'm a dick.
Not only that, but what's with the gallery?
Just you watch. That defense attorney would try and twist the truth.
Get him, chief prosecutor! Crush him! This is way more lawyer hate than even back home.
Oh dear.
If you would please give your opening argument once again, Mr. Payne.
Certainly, Your Majesty. The accused is charged with 2 crimes. Larceny and murder. Yesterday, the Founder's Orb was stolen from the treasure room in the Temple.
Larceny? Just say theft. It's like that thing of
Nope.
like, oh, she's so pretentious. Just say theft.
Thank you,
In
because I
addition
was
to
about to
theft,
ask.
2 other things were discovered in the treasure room. The dead body of Mr. Patrol, Temple security guard, and the empty treasure box that housed the orb, which Mr. Rowe was in charge of guarding.
Okay, we're gonna take a moment. We're gonna take a moment just to kind of absorb that name, Mr. Patrol.
I need to say it out loud. Mr. Patrol was on patrol. Go on.
Yep.
I do want to quick say though, the thing about that I think that's kind of interesting is that there are, because of the fan translation of Investigations 2, there are 2 puns on patrol in the game. Fun fact for the day.
Oh no.
Okay, there we go. We've now absorbed that. Now we move on.
Have we though?
We believe that Mr. Rowe was murdered by the thief who stole the treasure. This voice keeps changing.
It's fine.
Killer guard armed with a gun. What a terrifyingly bold app. I'm going.
Sorry.
Go on, no, it's fine. Go on.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's turning into like Ed Wynn, King Candy, like the Bad Matter from
Candy?
Alice in Wonderland and King Candy, which is an impression of that. Who's the comedian Ed Wynn? So.
Which makes me think of, you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, would you?
Oh,
You hit me with-
guy
you
with
hit me with-
glasses.
Well played.
Literally something that would happen to Gaspit. Just saying.
Yeah.
If I ever see you here again, Wreck-It Ralph, I'll lock you in my function. You know, it's
Oh, dear.
it's a play on words, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I love that film, and I love that joke. The hit you wouldn't hit a guy with glasses, you hit a guy with glasses. Well played.
Well played.
It is a really good film. The Badanon slogan is actually like really good. Don't at me about it. It's great.
Alright.
I couldn't agree more, Your Majesty. Please allow me to submit to deposits the victim's autopsy report and grant verdict.
Rolls autopsy report added to the court record.
I'm gonna.
Good.
he's
This one
gonna
going to be
talk about this 'cause
updated
he's
as
like,
well.
He's drunk because he doesn't really have to work properly. So
Crime
that's
photo.
Drunk
new
with
canon.
power.
Crime photo added to the court record. The temple treasure room. The body was discovered at the base of the stairs to the altar. It's been a long time since we had evidence presented in the court as well. It's kind of refreshing, actually.
You may rely on the power of the seances, but our police still carry out investigations.
Why?
I feel like it.
Thus, any proof I provide is indisputable.
I also want to point out the like shine that goes across his like entire fucking body.
I'm so
Covered in
shiny.
gold.
I know a Disney song by that title.
That was the reference.
This is the second time that Divot. This is the second time within 2 games that Divot has been shiny.
I'm gold again.
Gosh dang it.
I need
I
me
had
those
a
2
nickel for every
nickels.
time Divot was covered in gold.
Yeah, I have
this
2
time-
nickels.
but this time.
Nice.
Oh wait, but this time we have to hear him speak. Jesus.
Oh dear.
Next thing you know, Payne will just be like,
Oh, cool.
I also just want to point out something that is key to note: the difference between Winston and Gaspin Payne. Winston has some scruples. Gaspin has absolutely zero. Pro tip.
Oh, really? Well, forgive me if I don't just take your word for it.
Fair enough.
I can check the evidence out for myself by looking at them in the court record. We'll just see how thorough you and your police were, Mr. Payne.
If I press the right bumper,
Such a
the court record.
Such a deplorable crime. The audacity of stealing the sacred treasure of Her Holiness, our founding mother. It's a crime that strikes at the very heart of our nation.
Exactly, Your Majesty. You mustn't let the government get away with this heinous deed. Indeed, such deeds are best described as treason against the crown.
Can we get this man some coffee?
Nope, I'm good.
Is this treasure really such a valuable object?
Yes, bitch, it wouldn't be stolen.
How could you ask such a thing? Of course it is.
Foreigner!
Sealed with this treasure is the soul, the Mitama of the Holy Mother.
It's in the center of a temple. Of course it's important, you idiots.
I don't know, I'm not Indiana Jones.
Clearly not.
Her soul is sealed within the treasure? I think I'll take that with a grain of salt.
Atheist, that's church.
You don't believe it, do you?
Of course I believe it!
I'm a devout
tells me
Catholic.
I'd better play along.
What was that, David?
I was like, yeah, sure, I believe it. I'm a devout Catholic.
This kind of a reference is exactly why I dislike defense attorneys so much.
Your Honor, your Majesty.
Phoenix,
What is it now?
Nothing about the country I am visiting, right?
This treasure. I've never seen it, so it's a little hard for me to imagine.
He won't be the first. He's not the first, and he won't be the last.
Can I see a photo of it or something?
Of all the outlandish requests, you defense attorneys are truly beyond the pale.
He's been getting awfully angry with me. And all those veins popping out of his forehead.
Oh, very anime.
It is forbidden for anyone outside of the royal family to view the treasure itself. They say that anyone without proper spiritual power would be blinded instantly.
So it is like Indiana Jones.
That is why
It
the
is
average
literally the Ark
person
of the Covenant.
has never seen the treasure, Mr. Wright.
I guess there are national treasures that are off limits to the public back home, too.
Yeah,
Unless
you
you're
don't
The one that
say.
Nick Cage tried to steal.
Yep. For the benefit of the shamelessly uninformed defense, let me share this newspaper article.
That you happen to have on you, just in case.
Yes. It includes photos taken about 8 years ago when the treasure was unearthed.
The thing we weren't supposed to photograph, okay?
These are the only public photos of the outer box in existence.
What if?
What's more, the treasure box only leaves the temple's treasure room but once a year. The special event takes place in the palace. Therefore, this treasure box is only ever visited by a handful of people.
Treasure box added to the court record. Forced open and its contents stolen, the average person can only see it in this newspaper article. I hear there's been a string of thefts lately of historic artifacts from the temple.
Right, Your Majesty. Inexcusable thievery of precious national treasures is a personal gain. And the culprit is the accused.
Also, kind of circling back to like the national treasure thing. That's assuming it's the American side. I'm pretty sure Japan has its fair share of national treasures as well.
There's like, yeah, swords and the like.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sure they are, yes.
Nice.
But also, I think the phrase "national treasure." I think that's one of those incidences, when, like when there was the Sharknado joke, an intentional reference. Because they're talking about thefts of national treasures. You're thinking about, I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence. Weren't you, localizers? And that is valid.
Fair enough.
Based.
He used his position as a monk in training to get his hands on the treasure. Is that it?
The accused family is by no means wealthy. To help with family finances, he works as a tour guide in addition to his aesthetic training.
Thank you for giving an excellent outline of the case, Mr. Payne. Now then, no more questions for the defense, I presume.
What? No, I do have questions.
Even more, but you just asked a bunch. Well, make it snappy. My class starts in just a few short minutes.
What kind of class?
What? You still planning to go to that thing? There's still a lot I don't know about the case. I should ask now while I have the chance. Let's see. What else do I need to know about? What else do I need to know more about?
All of the above.
Yes, everything.
But I think I think the motive's most important, actually.
Mr. Payne, where did the crime take place? And while this is getting answered, I'm going to quickly run and get a package from my front door. Okay.
What? As I already stated, it was in the treasure room of the temple.
What the fuck?
Oops, that's right. Have you even been paying attention, Defender? Oh, these lying lawyers not only lack morals but memory too.
So we're hot potatoing.
I'm gonna try and revert my pain back to the way it started. Yeah. I just went off on one and then never went back.
He apparently has all the brain power of a barnyard chicken, Your Majesty.
Oh, that explains why he has a crest like a rooster.
Lemming, have you returned? No.
If not, I can take Phoenix for a bit. I don't have anything to do anyway.
Yes, go for it.
Apart from laugh.
No matter where I go in the world, the answers are all just the same. Your Majesty, please let me try again. Let's see, what else do I need to know more about?
I would guess the weapon then is probably the best answer.
Yeah, because we don't even know what the weapon was, really.
We have the crime scene. We possibly have a motive that when he said that Albie is from a poor family.
We have a lemming. He's out of breath.
Out of breath.
Welcome back, Lemming.
It only helped that I got the notification that my thing had been delivered, but it's not here. So, yay.
Rip.
Rip. It says it's cause of death, cerebral contusion from head injury. Oh. Right, so we know the cause of death is now, at least.
So they got bonked on the head.
Let's go for the weapon.
Yes. Mr. Payne, what was the murder weapon?
The murder weapon was the treasure box itself. The empty treasure box left at the scene. I can't, god damn it, this voice keeps slipping. I just want to start doing this one again.
You can do it.
The empty treasure box left at the scene had a large blood stain on it.
Good job.
How is it reprehensible using the sacred treasure box for murder?
Not for murder.
How could you?
The accused came to the treasure room with the express purpose of stealing the treasure. He climbed the outer stairs and snatched the box, ready to abscond with the treasure. But he was discovered by Mr. Roll, who had come to the room in the course of his rounds. His patrol, you could say. After walloping Mr. Roll on the head with the treasure box, the accused forced the bloodied housing open and made off with the treasure inside.
Hey, Payne, quick question. How tall
Yes.
is our victim?
What?
How tall is our victim?
I don't know.
I presume taller than the child we're having in court
Treasure
right
box
now.
with the court record.
But the child was higher up on the stairs.
Yeah, stairs.
The child was higher up on the stairs.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
Even then. That's an art you're not reaching.
But the defendant is just a little boy.
He's
I
just a
hardly
boy.
think you. He's just a poor boy from a poor
Hey,
family.
drifting.
Also, my point
You were saying?
entirely.
You were saying?
I did not write the script, I promise.
You're holding the Phoenix Ball. You predicted what he will say.
Apparently. That's how it works.
I hardly think you'd be able to hit the victim, a grown man, on the head.
Ah, a very good point, Mr. Knight. But I'm afraid that won't help you. At the time of the crime, the accused
Yeah,
woman's hair is leading up to the altar.
Damn. I also want to point out that. Oh shit.
Crunch.
We had
Oh,
crunch.
Okay. It just disappeared and reappeared. But I also want to point out that canonically, Albie is 4'7". This is art book canonically, which means it's worth very little, but it is
It's debatable.
it's debatable because it says Athena is shorter than like too many people. Athena is tall. That's canonical in my brain.
Also,
Talk
is it
about
just
legs.
me, or does that thing have a face?
Hi there!
Hello, I'm in the lock.
Have you read this, by the way? But
Yes, I read that
Yeah, I
one.
think it. Yeah, it is.
The accused elevated position would more than make up for their difference in stature. Drifting.
Shut up.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
It does not, but okay.
Mr. Payne, your reasoning is flawless. What an elegant argument. Hats off to you, Chief Prosecutor. Your title is obviously well earned.
No, that's a fucking lie.
Well, the accused guilt is certainly conclusive. Unless there's anything else, I'm ready to announce my verdict.
Will you chill?
Very
for
well.
fucking
In that
minutes?
case, I find the accused.
Just one moment, Your Majesty. Don't you think you're rushing the verdict a little bit?
No.
I told you, I have plans to attend to, and...
Rude.
Oh! I'm late! Sorry, how did the time go fly so fast?
Rude.
He's still stuck on that?
Yes.
We haven't even heard the defendant's side of the story yet. Your Majesty, the defense asserts its right to cross-examine the defendant. Huh? Did I say something funny?
The fucking crooked.
Cross-examine the... What do you mean by that?
Cross-examine the what?
What?
Who was doing that
What
sound?
do I mean?
What do you mean?
I seem to have some dim recollection of the process, but I can't quite recall.
A little wonder. A so-called defendant hasn't been questioned in over 20 years.
Should I even be surprised anymore?
Nope.
Tagline of the franchise.
Anyway, I demand we let the defendant, or the accused, tell his side of the story.
Is that really necessary?
Yes, or the game would be too short.
Of course it's necessary, Your Majesty.
What harm could it do? I say we allow the boy to speak, Your Majesty.
Your hubris will be your downfall.
Though I doubt he'll have anything of relevance to say.
Oh, how kind of you, Your Royal Painness.
Shouts out to Burr in the chat. Shouts out to Burr in the chat.
Exactly.
Very well, so long as it's okay with you, Mr. Payne. I'm already hopelessly late for my class anyway.
Will you let it go?
In that case, the prosecution calls the accused back to the witness stand.
He left?
Oh, but before we do, I'd better call my wife and apologize for missing that class. Any objections?
Fair enough.
Go for it, Your Majesty.
Oh dear. What a start.
I think this is a good spot for us to have a quick break.
No,
Yes.
sorry. Recess isn't that happening.
We just started, but we're having
It's been so long since the trial went on for this long. I forgot recess.
This is a thing. Indeed they are. Yes. We'll be right back as we're going to take a quick moment just to go to the toilet, get drinks and such. You also should do the same thing. Stretch your legs, and we'll be back for the second part of the stream. We'll see you in just a few minutes.
Bye.
Wow.
Let's do this. Welcome back, everyone. We are back here with the second part of tonight's Silly Voices stream. And already things are getting interesting as we're in the middle of case 1 of case 2. I should actually put that at the bottom. I should kind of put the case number we're on. That's something funny to do in later time. All right, so Mr. Payne.
Accused. State your name and occupation again, if you would.
I'll be your guide. I'm in training to be a monk. And I'm a tour guide too.
Oh, why me? Now, where were we?
Cross-examining the defendants, Your Majesty.
Right. Let's do that then. At the defense attorney's insistence, I might add.
I'm so fucking fed up with
He
this.
sounds a little dispirited. His wife must have given him a piece of her mind.
Well, the defense had better get to it. And make it quick, if you please.
The defense. Mr. Wright, I didn't know you were a lawyer.
Well, I am. And I'm here to defend you, Albie. Don't worry. All you have to do is tell the truth, and you'll be all right.
In this setting?
You tricked me.
Oh dear.
What?
If I knew you were a lawyer, I wanted to have given you that tour. Give back that Magatama I gave you yesterday.
Yesterday?
Albie? What's going into you?
He ate it. He can't give it back.
That's beside the point. We're already a day ahead. Since when?
Don't talk to me. You disgust me.
Yeah, that's not the case. Phoenix had just passed by mention that it's been a day had passed.
Damn it! You always make me choke on my Coca-Cola.
I'm apologizing.
No, you're not. You're not
Or
even
nothing.
sorry.
Anyway.
It hasn't been reflected on it, but for the audience's sake, Divot has changed his in-house Discord profile. He's now Divot Payne.
Oh, I didn't know that on the stream? Why did I not know on the stream? Do I have to do my proper one? Hang on, let me find out.
So you have to use the actual
it's there.
link program, yeah.
I have to use a linked program.
It says David Payne on the stream.
No, for the
image. The image.
Oh, no.
Image.
Oh dear.
I'll shoot it to you, Divot. We got this.
I found it.
Is it
That's
this?
a
Is
lot
it
of
this react? Is it this reactive thing that you shared to us?
Yeah.
Ah, fair enough.
Anyway, you can carry on.
We've the line that you, Al.
Yes.
Now even Albie's against me. But why?
This must be a new experience for you, Mr. Wright, being loathed by a client. Now then, accused, please give the court your testimony. The incident occurred around noon. During the break between the morning and afternoon dances of devotion. I want you to tell the court what we were doing at that time.
All right.
There we go. Witness testimony.
The accused account.
That was very cool.
I didn't kill Mr. Roll, and I didn't steal the treasure. I'm not allowed to go anywhere near the treasure room. I've never even seen that treasure box with the green Curainese butterfly on it. When the incident happened, I was in the hallway planning out my tour route.
How do you know the butterfly is green?
Are you well acquainted with the victim?
Yes. He used to chat with me whenever we ran into each other in the temple. Mr. Roll was a monk in training when he was a kid too, you know.
I bet Albie looked up to him.
But he had to give that up and go to work when his family needed money. That's why he became a guard. But at least that way, he can still stay on at the temple. He was so proud when he was put in charge of guarding that treasure box. He even got to carry the box to the palace for the New Year's rite.
The victim's parents apparently both died relatively young. So, Mr. Roll had to support his younger brothers and sisters as well. But even with his job as a security guard, I'm sure things couldn't have been easy for him.
It sounds like his circumstances and Albie's were very similar.
Mr. Roll encouraged me to never give up. Albie, you train hard and make sure you become a monk one day. Don't end up like me, he'd say. He was always cheering me on in my training and in my tour guide business too. Why in the world would I kill a nice man like that?
Yes, I see. You expressed yourself well. And, as you've heard the accused's account, are you finally satisfied? If so, let's draw this to an expeditious conclusion.
But your magistrate! I haven't even cross-examined the defendant yet.
It wasn't the end of it. It's been so long I don't really recall what this cross-examining thing is all about.
A judge who doesn't know what a cross-examination is. What fresh hell is this?
I really do wish I could remember how it works.
Should I give the judge a refresher on the cross-examination?
No.
Not necessary.
Not necessary.
I do like the reversal.
Yeah,
here.
that is
Of,
that is
like,
nice.
Phoenix being like, do I need to tell them how it works?
I'd better save my breath. The judge doesn't exactly seem like a model student.
Also, it's a him problem, so whatever.
He'll just have to watch and see how it's done.
That works too.
Cross-examination.
The accused account.
God, I love just the vibe of it all. If that makes sense. I'm tired.
All right, now we kind of guessed what the answer already is. Do we want to press the statement anyway, or do we want to go right to the answer?
Drifting knew exactly what was happening.
So, very.
Despite my sleepiness, I'm surprisingly on point tonight. Like, how do you know it's green? If you've never seen it. And if the only way you can see it is in grayscale.
Objection!
Oh, Albie. Why would you lie to me? So you say you've never laid eyes on the treasure box, is that right?
That's right. It's forbidden, so I'd never do that.
In that case, how did you know there was a green butterfly on it?
I promise you I did not write this script.
Huh? Because I saw the picture of it in that newspaper article.
Nope. Take another look. These photographs are in black and white. You couldn't possibly tell what the color was of the... yeah. You couldn't possibly tell what color the butterfly is from these pictures.
Ah!
Hold on. His bag. Did it just move?
It's alive.
Paluca! Oh, I don't know. How do you pronounce this? Go on. It's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know all these ones.
Polkukuna.
Polkunka.
Polkunka. Polkunka.
I beg your pardon?
It roughly translates as holy shit.
Why does it sounds as bad as when Trey Parker and Matt Stone did Team America and they just all the insurgents go ducka 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 ducka. It sounds as bad as that. Why does it sound as bad as that?
I don't know.
Oh my word.
Polkunka is a word in Kulanese that people use when they are surprised.
You just exposed a lie. So this is the power of cross-examination, is it?
I should be the one shocked here by your shocking lack of understanding.
Phoenix, let it go.
But just a moment. The accused was lying. And that just makes him more suspicious than ever.
This just makes things worse for me than ever.
Well, that's kind of on you for chiming in, but okay.
Albie, are you hiding something? Please, give me only true statements. I can't help you if you don't tell the truth.
Oh, pardon me, sorry.
Darn, I just can't seem to get him to open up to me.
So, accused, you have seen the treasure box with your own eyes after all, haven't you?
Well, maybe I did take a peek. One time a long time ago, when I was cleaning the treasure room.
But you weren't in the treasure room at the time of the incident, right?
Of course I wasn't.
That is a lie. You were most definitely inside the treasure room on the day of the incident. And I have proof.
Do you know?
He does?
This was found on the floor of the treasure room. It's a scroll entitled Notice and contains a list of temple monk duties. These instructions pertain to the day of the incident.
And what exactly is that supposed to prove?
The accused fingerprints were found on the scroll.
What?
Oh no! What is it? It's not here! I must have dropped it somewhere.
Indeed. You must have dropped it when you were busy murdering the victim!
Notice added to the court record. A notice of the day of the incident. The defendant's fingerprints were found on it.
No. Then that means Albie was there on the day of the incident.
So this is the power of cross-examination. Oh, the accused talks, the guilty pant paints himself.
Yes, it would seem so, your majesty.
He predicted my argument and had evidence ready to refute it.
told you can't trust lies and their lies.
Well, benevolence already said the kid's guilty.
The Phoenix sprite though. Come on.
So it's a weird angle to see it from.
Yeah, but that makes it all the more funny, honestly.
Almost bad as seeing like a Simpsons character drawn face on.
Yeah.
Front-facing Phoenix can't hurt you. He's not real.
No, everything's going all wrong. Shadow, what do I do? Oh, great black hedgehog, help me!
As I suspected, this cross-examination session has served no purpose whatsoever.
No, that's canon now. I don't care.
To be fair, yeah, Shadow is a good choice for a deity. He does have a gun.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun.
He's got a gun.
No, you're wrong.
But armed as we are with her benevolence's insight, there's no reason to doubt his guilt.
Then I guess I just have to poke holes in the insight of hers.
Either way, this didn't prove to be very interesting at all, Mr. Payne. Nevertheless, I will now finally announce my verdict.
Wait 1 moment, Your Majesty. My palms hurt.
Ow.
I haven't seen this divination seance for myself yet. As the defense, I have the right to check it.
That's not
check it.
how that. Fine.
Is that...
Not fine. It's fine.
Is it really necessary? I have to get home and apologize to my wife.
I guess you really did give him the business.
Your Majesty, I enthusiastically support having Mr. Wright see the seance.
It's nothing a bouquet of flowers won't fix.
You do? And why is that, Mr. Payne?
Don't you want to see it? See the lawyer being utterly crushed by the power of the seance? And then watch him tearfully beg for mercy?
Sure.
Well, now.
I'm sure to make up for not getting to go to your class with your wife.
Wishful thinking, Mr. Payne.
It certainly does sound worth seeing. And it gives me a juicy tidbit to tell the missus.
I've been reduced to a juicy tidbit?
Better than a dry tidbit.
Well, for an interloper, I imagine you have seen it for yourself to be convinced. It's certainly unprecedented, but let's have the divination seance performed again. But then, right after the tearful begging, I really do have to be going.
What's with this power fantasy of having him tearfully beg for mercy?
The only tearful begging is going to come from the prosecution when we're through.
Please stop. Just stop.
How pitiful the defense looks. Still scrambling desperately for a foothold. Blissfully unaware that defeat and despair are all that await him.
He's been through worse. You know that, right?
Oh, that's right. I have been here all this time.
No, she's been fucking around on her phone or whatever.
Probably.
Or like DS. Yeah, she's messing around our Nintendo DS. That's it.
There she is. Her benevolence.
Checking on the Kurai's equivalent of like Line or WhatsApp.
Yes.
Exactly.
Your benevolence. Raifa Padma Corrine. Thank you for coming all this way once again.
Your gratitude is unnecessary. This is simply my duty.
She already moved about 3 feet, so...
Barb-headed attorney.
Yes?
I am told you question the veracity of the sacred divination seance. It would seem the depths of your irreverence and blasphemy are lost on you.
I'll be right back.
I'm just a foreigner, ignorant in the ways and customs of this country. I apologize in advance for anything rude I might say or do, Your Benevolence. All I want is a fair trial for Albie.
You would imply that the trials of this country are unfair? Do explain, outsider. How verdicts founded on truths imparted by the very souls of the dead lack impartiality.
What's fair about trials with no defense and no chance for the accused to tell their story?
How dare you speak to her benevolence in that manner?
Well, someone should.
Did you hear that? Did you actually talk to her benevolence?
What do you know about anything, you outsider?
We must stand.
Yikes. Looked like I really stuck my foot in it this time.
Punish him! Punish him!
Punish him!
Punish him! Punish him!
Punish him! Punish him! Silence, one and all.
That's like those lines.
Silence or kill you.
Is she standing up for me?
No, I'm just channeling my inner Blackwell. Be not disquieted, my people. He merely expresses his opinion.
Also, I found the meme that pretty much sums up this game.
Oh well. It looks like her benevolence is going to be more reasonable than I thought.
It's in the bench.
You should read it, Lemon.
A perfect opportunity to use the bench camera.
We have a bench camera?
We have
a bench camera.
Of course we have a bench camera.
Behold the bench! Behold the bench press!
Yes. Also, Lemming, please.
Yep. Dead men tell no tales? Wrong, Your Honor! As a necromancer, I literally summoned my first witness, the victim!
Amazing.
That's basically what's happening here.
Okay. I thought it was part of.
Freaking, but it works.
Yep, it works. Okay.
That was super cool.
Attorneys are ghastly creatures, with souls stained black by brazen untruths. The words of a lowly worm such as that are not worth troubling yourselves over.
Alright. I take that back. I was just about to start liking her.
None of his prattling can sway the truth of my insights. Rest assured, he will soon see the error of his foolish ways.
You see that?
Oh, then your benevolence, the divination seance, if you would. My wife is going to kill me.
Certainly. Naina, my robe.
That one is a speedster.
Who's Shadow the Hedgehog now?
Oh, Holy Mother.
Yikes.
We hold this divination seance in your name.
You know what? Although they've read it, go for it, Laura.
Does this game also not have an option to turn off the voiceover?
I'll look. I honestly didn't expect. I honestly didn't realize this game had voice acting.
Voice acting, no.
I mean, you can save and quit here because it'll come straight back and then go look on the main menu.
It doesn't always do that, but let's do that now. So yeah, just in case.
Hang on, no, just hit options. It's right there.
Oh yeah, so it is.
Huh.
There we go. Sound background.
I go press the down arrow.
Down a page.
So
Down a page.
Nope.
Custom
It-
subtitles, consistent switch it. What?
not an option.
Rude.
Could it be under SC?
It's probably the
No,
sound
it's sound
effects.
effects.
That is, it probably is the sound effects though. But that's the problem. Is that
No,
if
but
we
then
did that,
we'll miss the smash
Yeah.
noises.
Yeah, no.
Oh well.
it's too.
Those are needed.
What we'll do is we'll keep it on, and we'll have it so that people can read the voice lines anyway after it's been read.
Read it in their own twang afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, Holy Mother! We hold this divination seance in your name.
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped.
Let the eyes of everyone here be clear, and our ears be unstopped.
O dance of devotion, guide the victim's soul to me.
O dance of devotion, guide the victim's souls to me.
So that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
so that we may receive their final memories in the pool of souls.
By the way, guys, developers, if you're making this game series, if you make number 8, please make it so that you can turn the sound of the voices off. Thank you.
Also, this is just a play of repeat after me.
We appreciate it.
It very rarely.
Sounds weird.
Yeah.
We appreciate that.
I don't think it happens a lot in this game. I honestly forgot there was voice acting in some of the lines.
It mostly happens with Rafa.
Annoyingly.
Oh, good.
Annoyingly.
And it's also mostly just her saying that.
Yeah, it's just that. So, I mean...
You don't have to do it every time, though.
I'm speaking over her next time, then. I get it.
Do it.
Oh, and prepare to watch this, like, what, 7 times, 8 times in this fucking game?
So many times.
It's too many times, and it's so long.
Excuse me while I turn it up because I like the music.
Yeah.
It's fine. Once is cool. Twice is okay. 8 times is...
Eight times is going to be a bit of a problem, yes.
I like it. I like it for the fact that it's actually like reflecting the same as in the actual anime cutscene. Like it's pretty much exactly the same dance, I think.
Yep. Yeah, seems to be.
Also, I want to point out, this was the 3DS as well.
Yeah.
They were kind of just guessing, weren't they?
It was a powerful bit of kit with the 3DS. Surprisingly.
About my 2DS, you can run a lot.
Oh my. Burr saying Final Fantasy X intensifies. Yuna will not stop dancing. She cannot stop dancing. I don't know exactly how that meme goes, but it's basically that.
Yeah, I really like this dance, but yes, they do it way too much. It's been a case of, we get the picture. Oh, there we go.
I figured
the abridged version next time.
I genuinely thought there'd be like a shorter version for the future. Like, the second time it started, I was like, nope, it's the whole thing again.
Alright, here we go.
Bubbles.
Welcome to the unique mechanic. Welcome to the unique mechanic of this game.
My bubbles.
Incense. Song of ceremonies. Voice. Voice.
Hey.
Yeah, that's the prosecutor.
What just happened? An image appeared in the pool.
A final message in the victim's soul. Last communication of his Matama. The television sounds has revealed this to us. Mr. Payne, get your fucking ass in gear. I have to get home. I have to get home to my wife. You know, she's going to kill me.
Wow.
Swearing in front of her benevolence is gonna get you killed.
Wow.
I took an opportunity. For some comedy.
How would she react?
I am shooketh.
Betsy.
Heavens to Betsy, I'm shooketh.
Oh no.
That was just delivered entirely.
That's getting clipped.
Of course it is.
Sure.
Don't you fucking underestimate me.
Okay.
No, it's fine, Tiff. I just took an opportunity for some comedy.
I'm reacting in comedy as well. Shall I read the fucking line now then?
Yeah, sure, go for it.
There are tears in my eyes. I need you to know this.
Chat's going nuts.
I need to see this.
I'll let Laura recover.
Laura, are you okay? You need help.
Okay. Her benevolence can use her spirit of communication. I fucked up the line. Great, cool.
All that build up in time.
Can use her power of spirit communication.
Still the right word. Communion.
I said, oh, communion. Look, what is a communion if not fancy communication?
Sure.
I'm pretty sure communion also includes biscuits.
Fuck it, I'm going to the
Very-
other voice.
very
To
still
project the
ones,
victims'
yes.
memories at the last moments before their demise.
So what we saw in the pool was what Mr. Roll actually experienced?
Well, apparently not. Otherwise, we wouldn't be winning this case.
I return.
Welcome back.
Hi.
In the victim's memories, we see the accused raising a weapon up over his head.
I think I might need a lawyer. I think I killed Laura. I think
You almost killed me as well, but I'm collateral damage apparently.
This is consistent with the findings of the police investigation.
Uh-huh.
There has to be some kind of mistake. I didn't do it.
This looks bad for Albie. Really, really bad.
Now do you see why I'm the incredible pain?
Oh, I saw that before, but yeah.
More than I can express.
Also, Kay, I heard that.
Yes, of course you did. Of course. I didn't mean it to be so quiet, but...
But even if those really are the victim's last memories, what can I do with them?
You can make a hat.
I can make a chrysanthemum.
There it is.
Yeah.
There's the face of a man being utterly crushed. Oh, how long I've waited to see it! Isn't it wonderfully gratifying, Your Majesty?
Is this like your thing?
Yes.
Oh my.
Oh yes, very satisfying indeed. Now you finally convinced Traveler. The accused is most assuredly guilty.
Seeing a defender's tears is my kink.
Am I the only one unbiased here?
You're lucky we don't kink shame, but shut the fuck up, man.
Oh then, I think we've been amused enough.
We don't
Have
kink
we?
shame, we pain shame. and only gasp in pain. Winston Payne is valid, but he's on thin fucking ice.
Yes.
If you give up now, I won't even invoke the Defense Culpability Act against you. You'll be free to slink back to your own country with your tail between your legs.
The Defense Culpability Act? What's that?
The DCA.
What?
Phoenix, utterly unprepared.
You mean you honestly don't know?
No? I wasn't
Also,
expecting to be in court today.
Also, I love how close that is to DMCA. Just saying.
What's all the hubbub?
Well, well. Not only is he a lying, black-hearted liar, he's also an imbecile.
I've only lied a couple of times, I'll have you know.
Your Majesty, I think you'd better explain the Defense Culpability Act to him.
Yes, I think I'd better. The Defense Culpability Act, or DC Act, short, is as follows. In the name of Her Eminence, those who would support criminals will be deemed just as guilty. In other words, if you help the accused by defending him and he is found guilty, you'll receive the same sentence as he.
Wow.
What kind of insane law is that?
Under the DC Act, many attorneys have been convicted and met with a grim fate. Some went to prison, others received the death penalty. That's why there are so few in our country today who admit to being an attorney.
Yeah, they looked at the rules and went, fuck that!
That's as it should be.
Oh, you all have really been brainwashed over the last 20 years.
The history of our courts prove that attorneys are black-souled creatures who will tell any lie to save the accused.
I mean, defense attorneys maybe, because you've got an attorney over there in the prosecution box.
Thus, attorneys deserve to be exterminated.
Hear that, Mr. Payne?
Exterminate, annihilate.
Thank you, crowd.
Exterminate, annihilate.
Oh, dear me.
Never felt so much hostility coming at me from so many sides.
No, but that said, I always find it hilarious how this franchise divides lawyers in like defense attorney, defense lawyer, prosecutor. It's like those are still lawyers, my guy. It's just very funny to me.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. What could have happened to make everyone feel this way?
You fell right into my trap, Phoenix Wright. Your
play a trap
winching
card,
against
though.
me and my brother ends today.
But where's your trap card?
With the Saiyans and the DZX on my side, I'll finally get my revenge.
But your trap card, though.
So that's why you're gonna have me defend Albie.
Chased out and humiliated back home. Fate brought me to the foothills of Kurain. I thank my lucky stars that I'm chief prosecutor here now.
I'll be your guide.
Defense. Defense, know that if I rule that the accused is guilty, you will go to prison too.
It's not taking the piss out of you, Levin. It's just very funny to me.
I just see those words together, and I think alibi because we're in court.
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. I love it.
That explains Albie's reaction earlier. Why are we flashing back to something 20 minutes ago?
Defend me? Mr. Wright, what are you saying? You can't do that.
That's kind of the point of the whole franchise.
So I can show off my flashback voice.
Yes.
At least it's not as bad as Witness.
Oh no.
Siren.
Lemming, if you would please.
Yeah. Well, everybody else seems to want to do it. I don't have to.
No, do it. I command thee.
Siren. So cold.
Anyone who doesn't, for someone who doesn't know anything about that, go and watch We Played a Apollo Justice, and you'll soon find out.
Which we'll hopefully do again at some point.
Oh God, the return to that meme. Oh God.
No.
Yes.
Can we have somebody else do that character so that I'm not retreading the same water?
No.
Oh,
they can do that character, just not that line.
Okay, fine.
Everyone else will do that line in unison. We will chorus it out.
Your Majesty, isn't a prison sentence a bit lenient? After all, we're talking about treason.
We're not paying.
One should pay for such a crime with one's life.
I believe the death penalty might be appropriate under these circumstances.
The death penalty?
Great
No
child.
way! You're kidding, right, Your Majesty?
I'll be right back.
Do I look like I'm kidding?
Wow, you're a douche.
I'll have you put your life and your dark, tainted soul on the line here.
Death? This can't be happening.
I was looking at memes in the bench, sorry.
Fair enough. I'm distracting. Sorry.
The courts of resignation. Our courts are well known as thus. In this land, where my seances provide the truth, and no attorneys can intervene, criminals know that all they can do is resign themselves to their fate.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, foreign lawyer, I ask you once more. Are you sure you still want to defend the accused?
I feel like internationally this would be a problem on so many levels.
Mm-hmm. There's my
Interpol
thing
would
about.
like that.
Sorry, what?
There's my.
Interpol wouldn't
Sorry,
like
can we do the meme? In the
Please.
Well, reactivate the bench press.
This is one for you, back as well.
Alright, so this. No, you can't just ruin my perfect reaction with your stupid bluffing.
Disco slam.
Oh, it's amazing.
We are going to do a stream of just memes at
Yes.
some point, everybody.
Yes.
I'm going to super react with that one. That deserves it.
I just came across it. I don't even know what happened, but I was like, yes, please, yoink.
All right then.
Maya to think of in all of this too. I can't just lay down my life. What in the world should I do?
The Ace
Run for
Attorney.
the hills!
Run for
Yeah!
Continue to defend, you coward!
Isn't this why I became a lawyer in the first place?
Whoa!
Oh shit!
To help those with no one on their side. I can't just abandon everything I believe in.
Sorry, that oh shit was because I didn't realize we got to see that CG again. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
it's yeah.
All I can do now is stand firm and fight.
Well, don't hold your tears back on my account, Phoenix Wright.
Pain,
Admit your defeat and grovel for me, the chief prosecutor, with your life. For your life. Oh god. He said the thing. No.
Oh god! Oh god!
Even if it means being subject to the Defense Culpability Act. I will defend Albie!
Oh, get a load of this.
What?
But Mr. Wright! Ah!
That's right, you can hear my music playing.
Aww!
This is literally that post we were talking about before the stream.
Yep.
My cabbages!
Oh god, my cabbages!
Come on! Yeah.
Like almonds.
Sorry.
Hear that, bud? That's the title track being incorporated into my leitmotif. You're so fucked. She's innocent. And not even a divination seance should be accepted without examination.
He's standing on a box.
He's tiny.
Yeah, he's standing on a cabbage box.
Yeah.
Boko Kurana!
But if I felt guilty, you get the death penalty too. Even though in that, you still want to defend me?
I don't know what happened in the past, but it looks like everyone in this country considers lawyers to be liars. So I can understand if you don't believe me. But I still believe in you and your innocence. Just give me some pointy sunglasses. Just don't believe in yourself. Believe in me!
Believe in me!
Believe in the
you.
phoenix that believes in you!
I was thinking more Parappa the Rapper, but it's fine.
My defense will pierce the heavens! Yeah, I'm all the Gurren Lagann references today.
Nice.
So all I have to do is keep believing and find the truth. That's all there is to it.
Don't stop
Thank you.
believing.
Hold on to that feeling.
Yeah, I can't do
Thank
the high
you.
notes or I would have joined in.
I can't sing, so it's fine.
There you go.
There you go, yeah.
Barb-headed attorney, you continue to amuse me.
Singing Don't Stop Believing was a pretty good entertainment, yeah.
Though your barbed jabs are proving to be more than mere jokes.
Your benevolence. Believe me when I say that this attorney will knock your insides out.
That's enough! Insolent, disrespectful attorney. You'll have plenty of time to regret your folly in the Twilight Realm.
I keep wanting to read Twilight Zone. Stop it, brain.
Don't make me read Shadow Realm.
Otherwise, move, traveler. Otherwise, move at all. You should have taken the chance I offered to save your life. But you have made your choice. The Defense Culpability Act will be applied to this case. And with this verdict, you'll both soon be parting with your heads. death, death.
The souls of the departed speak only the truth, and I would give their messages a voice. If you think my insights contain falsehoods, I challenge you to prove it.
No, don't make me think of Thomas Sanders vibes. Stop it.
Challenge you.
Insight.
Insight. Rafer's insight.
The accused swung whatever he was holding down on the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life. Still, I can't believe it. A murder after the morning dance of devotion? These are the victim's experiences just before his death.
As the victim's final memories, we could assume they aren't lies. So how do I break this down?
Allow me to relieve you of your ignorance, Defense. Did you notice the words that appeared in the seance vision?
Come to think of it, I did see words, like Song of Ceremony and Incense.
The victim's final memories are not limited to sight alone. Sight, smell, taste, sound, touch, all is laid bare in the pool of souls.
So what Mr. Roll experienced with his 5 senses appears in the vision as words, right?
I see this word, I'm gonna have to do the meme.
Precisely. And by examining these sensations, we can perceive the victim's final moments with unparalleled clarity.
My mouse wasn't working. Works for me. I can use all the extra information I can get. Now, to find a contradiction between her insights and the seance vision. Your Benevolence, I ask that you please show me the seance vision again.
Very well.
Song of Ceremony, boy's voice.
What's voice?
Pain.
That was terrifying.
Oh, God.
You bastard. Wait a minute. Her Benevolence said after the morning dance of devotion earlier, didn't she? Isn't there something off about that? I'll use these arrows to select the insight I think is off. Yes, this is the insight that sounded funny. Now I'll just carefully compare this insight with the seance vision. If I notice a sensation that seems contradictory, I'll tap select X.
So it's your senses this time and not emotions.
Basically, yeah.
This is it. This is the part of the vision that contradicts the insight. Now I just select the sensation I think is inconsistent, and then present with X. It.
So the sound Song of Ceremony, isn't it?
Yeah, that would imply the ceremony is still going on. But she said it's after the ceremony finished.
Wait just a moment.
Yes? What is it, Bobbed Head?
You're saying the incident occurred after the morning dance of devotion, right?
That's right. What's of it?
Well, one, I was with him at the time. Then isn't it strange that Mr. Roll could still hear the song of ceremony?
Oh my! You're absolutely right.
Ooh, ah, ooh.
Is that all that troubles you?
I mean, it's a valid trouble. Huh?
What the victim heard was just a practice run of the Song of Ceremony.
Practice run? What are you talking about?
Mr. Payne, if you would.
Certainly. Allow me to explain. The incident occurred in the interval between the morning and the afternoon dances. During that time, the singers were practicing in the performance hall.
Precisely. I was there as well, so I can corroborate this statement.
I see. What the victim heard was that practice session.
There goes my contradiction. Okay, so they were practicing in this performance hall. That must be the room where Albie and I saw her benevolence dancing.
However, Mr. Payne, I admit one detail troubles me.
Ask away, Your Majesty.
It's a big temple. The performance hall and treasure room are quite far from each other. Would the song really be heard all the way in the treasure room?
He's right. It is a very big temple. Much like people's foreheads. Well, how about it, Mr. Payne?
Your Majesty, have you forgotten? There are speakers in every room of Temple, including the treasure room.
Oh, that's right, newfangled technology. Yes.
Speakers? For what purpose?
Are you serious, Mr. Wright?
No, Phoenix.
They, to broadcast the sacred music of the performance hall around the temple.
That's why the victim could hear the Song of Ceremony in the seance vision. It was the practice run, going on in the performance hall, heard over the speakers.
Thank you for your explanation, Your Benevolence. That makes perfect sense, even to a feeble-minded old man like me.
Think nothing of it.
Now, wouldn't mind, could you please alter your insights for us?
Very well.
Insight
revised.
Wow.
A practice run.
I think I'm getting the hang of this. If I point out an inconsistency, she'll update her insights accordingly. So if I keep pointing things out, maybe I can knock all of her insights out after all. I better find another inconsistency, no matter how small. It's a bit hard to focus on the insights with the seance vision going. I'll try using the pause button to temporarily stop the vision. There! I paused the vision!
The chuckle vision.
Well done, me!
That's a deep cut.
That's one for the UK people there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, well, to me.
Yep.
To you. See you, Lemmy.
Dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear, oh dear.
Panels. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. I think I can touch the flashing panels. Y, A. to jump to different parts of the vision.
I love how Drifting and Kay are probably looking at each other now going, what the fuck are those? What the fuck are the British people talking about?
I think we were both getting distracted by various things. I fell down a rabbit hole of her blog, and she's grabbing food, I think.
Yeah, Drifting isn't here right now, unfortunately.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, there you go.
I did not experience what happened, but I'm sure it was delightful, and it will be clipped.
It was the Chuckle Brothers.
Oh, no, I know. I've heard of one of them. Oh, yeah, no. I know one of them exists. Paul Chuckle.
I'll try moving the Mitama mark to the flashing red panel there.
All we can say there is rest in peace, Barry.
Yeah. Okay. Now that I know how to get around the Seance vision, it's time to find inconsistencies between the insights and the vision.
But not before you fix the crunch.
Oh, there's crunches there. It's only 15 minutes, but it's worth it. There we go.
I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
Oh no!
Okay. This one, whatever, holding down on the victim's head. With the pain, the victim's vision went dark. This is when he lost his life.
No. Look. It goes dark. Then he suffers pain. Let's get that. Let's get that back. Let's
Yeah.
roll that back.
Yeah. Yeah, you can just skip forward, can't you? So
Pain. His vision went dark, and this is where he lost his life.
you would put it there.
Objection!
You're saying the victim's field of vision went dark right after he was struck, correct?
Of course, as anyone with eyes can see.
Well, pardon me, but I disagree.
Well, excuse me, princess.
What?
Your benevolence, please take another look at the exact moment the victim felt pain.
Oh!
Everything goes black, and then, only after that, the victim feels pain.
Inconceivable! Inconceivable!
This places the order of events at odds with what you say happened.
My words!
Where did that wind come from?
Okakura! Your benevolence! What is the meaning of this?
Thing keep playing around.
I could not be wrong. My insights are beyond fallacy.
Typical teenager.
If what the defense say is true, this is a very grave matter indeed. Please forgive me, your benevolence. But I'm afraid this contradiction is something we simply can't ignore.
No, let's not be too hasty, Your Majesty. I think I can clear this up.
You have something to add, Mr. Payne?
1,000 apologies. It seems the prosecution has failed to make one tiny thing clear.
And that would be?
On the day of the incident, there was a power outage, a blackout in one part of the temple. And, as I recall, the crime scene was in that sector.
If I recall, there was also a blackout in the first case as well.
There was, but the phone wasn't working.
The power outage must be why the victim's field of vision went dark. I apologize for neglecting to tell the court this detail. I'm afraid it slipped my mind.
Or rather, you knew all along and are only letting it slip now it's convenient, Payne.
The power outage knocked out both the lights and the speakers.
Oh, there was a blackout there, was there? Well, now, that explains everything, does it not?
What do you mean, benevolence? Please share your thoughts with us, if you would.
The blackouts occurred when the accused and the victim victim were faced with one another. Fearing the victim would flee under the cover of darkness, the accused swiftly brought his weapon down on the victim's head.
I see. That makes perfect sense, Your Benevolence.
Sire, the victim was struck after the lights went out. The depth of your insight is awe-inspiring, Your Benevolence. Give it up, everyone.
Night vision then.
Well done, man. Are you live long and prosper?
Hey, I want to live long and prosper too.
And just go to Star Trek.
Thank you, my fans. I was about to say another word there, which I don't think I'm gonna say in this polite company, but okay.
I want to know.
Begins with S, ends in P.
Twitch doesn't like that word.
Twitch does not like that word, apparently.
No.
So that's why I held back.
Because Twitch is a dick.
It's fine with that word.
Yeah.
Enough applause. You flatter me.
Oh, Your Benevolence. I love this new information.
Yes, of course. I will alter my insight. Insight revised.
So much for my inconsistency. At least I was able to draw out some new info. And with new info comes a chance to find new inconsistencies. Now to compare the insights with the vision again and see what else I can dig up.
Already I noticed an inconsistency. So we've established that this is our sound system, but the lights went out. How can he have heard the Song of Ceremony?
It would knock out. It would knock out. It would knock out everything. It would knock out everything that was under electronic power. So yeah, that would include speakers.
Which means he wouldn't be able to hear it.
Objection!
Yes, I finally found it. This is the gaping hole I've been looking for. Your Benevolence. As impressive as your spirit communion power is, it's not infallible.
You never know when to stop talking, do you?
That is correct.
You don't have a weapon.
I hope you realize your words are an insult to all adherents of Kuraianism.
Defense, what would you say? Don't mind that tongue of yours. You don't have one left to mind.
It's certainly not my intention to insult spirit mediums. But maybe I'm not the one who needs to learn when to stop talking.
Wow.
What malarkey!
I believe you said a few moments ago that the victim could hear the Song of Ceremony thanks to the temple's speakers. But then, how do you explain how the victim could still hear the Song of Ceremony even after the power went out? This contradiction of facts can only mean that the Song of Ceremony Mr. Roll heard was not coming from the speakers.
What? Impossible!
What are you saying? That song you heard was coming directly from the performance hall.
That's exactly what I'm saying. It's the only possible explanation.
But the scene of the crime was nowhere near the performance hall.
Right. The song couldn't make it all the way to the treasure room. Not unless...
You mean to say...
Yes. The treasure room was not actually the scene of the crime. It must have been somewhere else. Somewhere closer to the performance hall.
You can't be serious.
There's a glaring contradiction in the claims of her benevolence and the prosecution. Therefore, the defense insists that this case be thoroughly re-examined.
What? No.
This is completely unprecedented. An Inquisition can have benevolence as insights. Unbelievable.
Heed not his forked tongue, your majesty. These are but the claims of a corrupt lawyer. A feeble ruse from a feeble mind.
But the contradiction revealed by the defense is undeniable. I can't... We can't... Not just turn a blind eye to it.
But the defense's assertion is, in the end, meaningless. Even if the location of the murder turned out to be different. It doesn't change what we've seen at the moment of the murder.
Indeed. The accused is standing right here in front of the victim. Furthermore, the murder weapon remains raised above his head. My insight still stands.
I hate to admit it, but she's right. The seance vision still makes the situation look really grim for Albie.
I doubt even the defense can dream up an explanation as to why... Thank you. The accused had his hands up over his head.
Well, the defense dares to dream of making out of this nightmare alive.
You what?
You still insist on trying to tear down my insights, do you? You'd better be prepared to back up your claim. Remember what will happen to that tongue of yours if we find you are just wagging it.
Of course I can back up my claim, just as soon as I think of something.
You appear to be fully prepared, defense. As the body of this court, I give you permission to try and prove your claim. As long as you're willing to stake your life on it.
I concur, your majesty. Prepare the tongue shears. Chop chop.
Chop chop?
Yes, it's at the bailiff fetch them. I think I saw a suitable pair in the basement. Chop chop.
Wow, this is about to turn into corpse party.
Stop!
Big gun man, chop chop.
I hear that lying lawyers have several tongues to spare. I'm sure he won't miss one.
Yikes! These people are actually serious! I'm rather attached to my tongue. Think, Phoenix, think! Other than to raise a weapon, why would Albie have had his hands up like that?
Oh, God.
Aha! So that's why. The reason the defendant has his hands up over his head can be explained by something in the crime photo. What explains why Albie had his hands raised above his head?
He had a gun.
He had a gun.
He had a gun?
He had a gun.
He had a gun?
He had a gun trained on his face. When he got arrested, same thing. He had his hands in the air.
As in the seance vision, eyewitness defendant raised both of his hands over his head yesterday.
You did? Where did you see such a thing?
When the police had their guns trained on them as they made their arrest.
Oh, are you saying...
The victim has a security guard, and an armed one at that. The victim was a security guard. The defense proposes that the victim had pointed his firearm at Albie. And that's why the defendant's hands were raised in the air.
Oh, she's dead.
Down and
No
out
one's
for the
helping.
count.
No one's helping.
Who would have thought that the seance vision could be interpreted that way?
Oh, she's up again.
I get knocked down, but I get up again.
You're never gonna keep me down.
You're never gonna get me down. This is not possible. It can't be.
Not bad for a total knockout.
KO.
How dare that lawyer devil go against
He's no better than that traitor Snake Dirk.
Treasure snake? Dirk? Who's that?
Oh my god, it is Dirk and Decker.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
Don't do it.
No,
No,
I'm finding the
no.
urge to. Yeah.
I can't believe it. A contradiction in one of my insights. There has to be some kind of mistake. I won't accept it.
That's right, Your Benevolence, and I won't accept it either. It goes against all we hold sacred. Throw him in jail immediately for lèse majesté.
What?
You said it. Throw him in jail.
Throw me in jail.
Bollocks to the lobby.
Oh yes, make him pay for the way he treated his benevolence.
Didn't I see you in England once?
Is that a beer behind you?
Maybe.
Oi!
These people are definitely not my fans right now.
That's fine.
Exterminate!
Exterminate! Annihilate! Peace! Give me peace! I said peace! Ow.
Peace!
Everyone, please calm down.
It doesn't have the same impact as order, does it?
No, you need it as like how Brian Blessed said it played Boss Nass at the end.
Peace!
Peace!
Oh god, now I'm gonna go into that. Go on.
Is he?
Oh, don't mean to put it like that.
Your Majesty, please assign this black-hearted attorney a suitable punishment.
Oh, I cannot hold him less magistrate.
Office less magistrate.
What? But why not, Your Majesty?
Because I don't know what it is.
You were simply following the proper procedure and defending the accused. Another lawful about that.
But Your Majesty, don't you want to wrap this trial up quickly? Why not just give your verdict? Then you could go home and make it up to your wife.
We can't have the trial now until we just learn new information about the case.
Your Majesty, not you too. You would honestly entertain the idea that my insight contains a contradiction?
I mean, it does. We've already proven that.
Truly, it is shocking. In the 20+ years since the DZ Act went into effect, such a thing has never occurred. To be honest, I didn't want to believe it either. But with his life on the line, the defense pointed out an inconsistency. It's our duty to scrutinize it to the satisfaction of the law.
You dare go against the royal priestess? You non-believer!
No, my faith is as strong as ever. But I have a duty to make a fair ruling in this trial. You insist on interfering with that process, Your Benevolence. I am afraid I must request your removal from this courtroom, royal priestess or not.
What? I'll have you know.
Your Benevolence! Please acquiesce in this, Your Benevolence.
All I can think of is, I'm disinclined to acquiesce to your request.
Means no.
Means no. Yeah.
If looks could kill.
You'd be dead.
I won't forget this offense, barbed head. I do not admit defeat. I won't.
Bailiff, please see her Benevolence out. Be gentle, be gunman.
Your Matana will face due retribution in the Twilight Realm. The demons there they'll put the barbs right off your stupid head. I hope your suffering will be super duper painful.
There's the child.
Yep, there's the teenager.
And I hope they throw you into like a burning fire. Yeah, and then.
This reminds me of the Fire Princess from Avatar. You know, the good Avatar.
Azula, yeah.
Yeah, thank you.
I guess she's still just a teenager after all.
Now then, defense. Mr. Light, was it?
No.
That's right, Your Majesty. Phoenix Wright.
Of course, Mr. Wright. My apologies. Well, now that we have this newly uncovered fact, I suggest we proceed with arguments.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Yes, yes, but do not misunderstand me. This doesn't mean I trust you completely. I'll be keeping a close eye on you. Don't be thinking about lying in this court. I'll be watching you, right? I'm watching you.
Always. That's my best Sauron impression, I'm sorry.
I understand, Your Majesty. Fear not. I lied once before and it didn't end well. Phew. Maybe now I can finally run a real trial.
We're getting close to a good ending point here, so that's why I'm carrying on.
Argument, Your Majesty? Very well. Challenge accepted.
Uh-oh. Huh? What's with him?
Oh, the look on your face, Mr. Wright. It's just so hilarious.
What's so funny, Mr. Payne?
The defense still doesn't get it. The truth, Your Earth, is going to bury him in his case instead.
What do you mean by that, prosecutor?
I told you, it's Chief Prosecutor.
No.
Sands.
Yes, because that's the point to focus on right now.
Also, there's only one chief prosecutor, and it's not you.
The defense is digging its own grave. Consider this, Your Majesty. Why would the victim, a security guard, point a gun at the accused?
Oh.
Oh, indeed. Because the accused was about to commit the theft.
Larceny, if you will.
It's the only logical explanation.
What? That does sound pretty logical, actually.
It doesn't help the accused's situation at all. If anything, it makes him look even more guilty.
Yes, I have to agree.
Allow me to spell out this truth to the defense. Didn't bother to think of. Mr. Rowe came across the accused just as he was trying to steal the treasure. The guard pointed his gun at the accused, and just when the power went out, the accused murdered the victim and hid his body in the treasure. A hard truck for moving heavy treasure around is stored in the treasure room. The accused could have easily moved the body with that.
And after all that hard work to knock down those insights. Back to the old familiar corner once more.
Mr. Wright, do you have a rebuttal?
No, but I have tons of bullshit I can rely on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the character. You summed him up.
I'm drawing a total blank here.
I hope you're ready to climb that scaffold.
No, I'm not.
I asked you a question, defense.
Don't give up.
I've got nothing. I can't think of any grounds for an objection. The only thing to do at this point is ask the defendant himself what happened. But I don't know if Albie will cooperate with me or not. Albie?
His bag is moving.
It is. It's alive.
Will you tell us what really happened?
It's sentient.
You don't have to say anything, accused. Please don't. Fall for his evil trap and you'll only dirty your own soul.
Albie, you have to tell me the truth. I can't help you unless you do.
Mr. Wright, I'm sorry.
Why? Why won't he trust me?
Because you met him yesterday.
Is this it? Is this the end? For both of us? Maya, I'm sorry.
I never met a real lawyer before.
I assume that line was me.
That was, yeah.
I've never met a real lawyer before. Everybody always told me they're bad. Bad people who help dirty criminals go free. I never thought a lawyer would actually try to help me. Would actually believe in me. To risk his own life for me. I never would have even imagined it.
Albie!
So, that's why I lied. To try and save myself. But I'm not going to lie anymore. If you believe in me enough to put your life on the line, then I'm going to believe in you too. Believe in the Albie that believes in you. What?
That's adorable.
He's so cute.
Allow me to explain!
Now we're talking. Time to finally get to the bottom of things.
This is a bomb, actually.
Yeah.
It is, my god.
It's one of the fully orchestrated versions, I think.
Nice. To be honest, I went into the treasure room lots of times to look at the treasure box.
Even though the temple told you weren't allowed to go anywhere near it.
Yes. I'm sorry. Mr. Rowe even saw me once and scolded me. But that box is so beautiful. The way it glows in the dark. I couldn't help myself.
Wait, it glows in the dark?
That's right. It's covered in this special mineral called fluorite that makes it glow.
Well, thank God it's not kryptonite.
I had a second of
ra-
like, wait, is it radium? Oh no.
I was about to say or radium. I was literally about to say.
It's absolutely breathtaking. It's really a shame they don't put it on display for the public. Can you imagine how many people would go on night tours to the temple if they did?
If only you applied such passion to telling me the truth earlier.
Treasure box updated in the court record.
It glows in the dark.
It's a nightlight.
On the day of the incident, I was on my way to the treasure room again. When I ran to the Mr. Road on the Great Stairs.
So those were not the treasure room stairs in the seance vision?
No, they were the Great Stairs that connect to the hallway.
You'll find no science here, sir.
Makes sense. The vision wasn't clear enough to show us what was at the top of the stairs.
Temple diagram added to the court record. Now we're getting into Ace Attorney.
All of a sudden, Mr. Roll drew his gun and threatened me with it. I quickly put my hands up. Mr. Roll, he acted so scary. For some reason, he had his scarf over his mouth. I couldn't read an expression at all.
At all? Who is at all?
Just then, the power went out. So I took that chance to hightail it out of there. I ran for my life, even now when I try to think back on it. All I can remember are the gun and the piercing look in Mr. Roll's eyes. That must have been when I dropped the notice scroll.
Which means someone else brought it to the treasure room, along with Mr. Roll's body. Did Mr. Roll say anything to you when you ran into him in the stairs? What is it, Albie?
I have no idea why, but he asked me a strange question. Did you steal it? He said.
What?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry I didn't say all this before. I didn't think anybody would believe me.
A grand speech. One that confirmed my suspicions that you were the thief.
Objection!
But that might have just been the victim's misunderstanding.
Where there's smoke, there's fire, as they say. The victim must have had a good reason to be suspicious of the accused.
Why does every new piece of information have to be so incriminating?
Shadow! Mighty Black Hedgehog, what do I do, Shadow?
And what better reason to suspect the boy than seeing the treasure box in his hand? In the course of his rounds, the victim must have noticed that the treasure had been stolen. And then, just after that, he ran to the accused. I'll be your guy.
No, that's not what happened.
Therefore, the one who stole the treasure and killed the victim can be none other than the accused.
Aww. Doggo.
What now?
This is not the weirdest animal you've seen in a courtroom. Shut up.
Woof.
Hey, Shadow, down boy.
Well, what do we have here?
Oh, I'm sorry about this. This is my dog, Shadow.
And I am the ultimate.
You nearly gave me a. Oh, you nearly gave me a heart attack.
I am the ultimate cutie patootie life form.
Yes.
That's what was making his back move.
Can you quiet that yappy butt down?
Attack.
It all starts with this, the floofiest tail containing the ultimate power.
Are we going to end up cross-examining a dog this
Which
time?
also now mimics also the little tail that Albie had as well.
Yes.
We got much longer. I need to get to bed soon.
I know, too much longer because I think we get a break next.
I know. I thought it was quicker than this.
Me too.
Shadow says that Mr. Roll made a mistake.
Ace Attorney, I thought it would stop sooner than this.
You can understand him.
Oh god, it's Luke Triton all over again.
We had to get the dog key first.
Don't tell me this. Don't tell me this. Oh my god. Don't tell me this.
There's meant to be an
not
is
right.
in there,
Yeah.
yes.
There's meant to be an is in there. Go
Don't
with it.
tell me this is a surprise witness of the defense.
Pain can't English. It's
I
fine.
beg your pardon. You don't think I'm cross-examining an animal, are you?
Again.
Not today.
Not today.
Of course not, Your Majesty. Not this time, anyway.
I'm glad to hear that. I thought I'd have to reassess my assessment of your sanity for a second there, Mr. Wright.
What sanity?
Sanity
I-
from she. Never heard of her.
I think I'd better reassess my strategy, and fast, and my own sanity.
No. You said what you said. You just said the strategy. You don't have sanity. Case closed.
Fair enough. I have to somehow show that somebody else could have struck the victim. Or we're sunk.
It's a Titanic.
While it's true that the defendant was standing in front of the victim when he died, it doesn't mean that somebody else couldn't have struck the victim in that time.
If you're going to go that far, then I hope this means you have another angle of approach ready.
Actually, yes.
Exactly. I mean, look at the accused standing front and center could have done it.
Somebody directly behind him?
Unless
Yeah,
you
and
can
I
back
think
up
the
your
picture
claim, it's
proves that,
nothing more than
actually.
conjecture.
Sorry.
Okay. Come on, Phoenix. I know I can think of something convincing. Where else would the victim have been struck from?
It came from behind.
With the defendant standing in front of the victim. Isn't it possible the victim could have been struck from behind?
From behind, you say? I see. Yes, I suppose it's not an outside the realm of possibility.
Good. Now at least I have some breathing room.
But who do you suppose it could have been?
Oh, the true culprit, naturally. The one who actually committed the theft and murder.
The true culprit.
Third person.
I suppose you have the true turn of events to go along with that.
I should have known I had to explain everything. All right.
Your job.
If we assume the true culprit struck the victim from behind, then that means...
The question mark did it, I see.
After going to the treasure room and stealing the treasure, the true culprit tried to escape. But then Mr. Roll appeared, making his rounds. I imagine the culprit then quickly hid in the storeroom at the other end of the hallway.
You're grasping at straws, Mr. Knight. Admit it, you have nothing but baseless conjecture.
I'm going to look for something to base it on right now. Albie, when you ran into Mr. Roll in the hallway, was there anyone around the storeroom area?
I don't know.
Oh, don't know.
There might have been somebody there, but I couldn't see. I was only halfway down the stairs, so I couldn't see the end of that hallway.
I see. Swing and a miss.
Oh! Shadow says someone was there.
I see. Thank you for that. Too bad his testimony is inadmissible.
Also, I now have
Again,
two
now
nickels
you're following
from
court
Aurora.
procedure.
To what now?
2 nickels, but now from your side of
Oh, cool. Oh, cool.
You think this is a joke?
Am I a joke to you?
Maybe the defendant didn't happen to see this other person. But that doesn't mean the true culprit couldn't have been there in the hallway.
Your desperate floundering is getting hard to watch. But I will enjoy watching you sink. Like billionaires.
What are you talking about?
Wow.
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 I'm biting my knuckles so goddamn hard at that one. My God.
Unfortunately for you, only the accused and the victim were there in that hallway at the time of the incident.
How can you continue to make that assertion?
Because there was a witness. A very reliable eyewitness.
That we only mentioned just now.
What?
Your Majesty, the prosecution would like to call its witness to the stand.
Pulling an eyewitness to the stand, It's been decades since that happened.
And unlike the defense's witness, you can rest assured that there are no pets involved.
That was a low blow.
Exactly. Charge. Get
Very
it.
well. I'll allow it. So now for something we've not heard in quite some time. Bring the witness to the stand.
I thought that was going and now for something completely different.
Yeah.
I thought it was.
We're going to see the scene and then we are going to save and end it.
Hey.
Witness,
But
please state your name and occupation.
But we're going to end it on the occupy witness's name.
Feedback, why?
Peace, love, and understanding's the name. And I'm like, Temple's head monk. Can you dig?
Oh dear.
And we're going to end it with that.
I think Laura is dead.
Laura has
My
just
God.
dealt 20 psychic damage.
Ow! My brain! Ow!
These just hurt, honestly.
Oh God. Ah.
Peace, love, and understanding.
I don't have the mental defenses for this.
That's the best reaction, actually.
I laugh because it masks my pain.
And with that, I'm gonna sign out the cast. I want to thank my friends for joining me tonight. Divot, Drifting,
I do not write scripts for these games.
Kay,
Hang on. What? I don't have anything good to say. Good night.
Laura,
Oh, my stomach.
and Lemming Russ.
I thoroughly object to these bloody names.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.